Hello. Happy almost New Year. Look who we've got here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Mojo's Tarot. Jojo from Mojo's Tarot.
Thank you, boss lady. How are you doing?
I am doing great. I am looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to the new year, like we were just talking about. We already have Shishu, Jimmy Jams, Tiger Eyes, Gabby, Jean, Susan. We have Lunar Eclipse and Addison here already. So as everybody's piling in, Anna's here. We got everybody. Look at JoJo. Look at his hat. Look at his hat. You know,
Yes, it's. I mean, it's New Year's Eve. It's time to go out and party. I've got some. I've got one more private read to do, and then I'm going to go out and I'm going to celebrate bringing in the new year, letting 2023 go, and bringing in all of the new that 2024 has to offer. We're going to be doing some good things, boss lady.
yes, and you got to dress for success, and you've got that covered. So I know he's looking spiffy. We got Laura, Angel Eyes, Anna, good job, Dolly, Ronnie's Journey. Hey, members, I will not be going live in members today because we're gonna do this live here, and then I will. I have to postpone it. It's New Year's Eve, and so just so you know, I will be on Wednesday though for that, and we'll be fully fresh. But we got a lot to do, so we're gonna get started though with Aries. The way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna go first with Aries at 222, and then I'm gonna talk about the general things that are coming in for New Year's, for the new 2024. Some good stuff. I'm gonna keep it pretty general, like I do, and show you the good things. And then JoJo's gonna dive in, and he's gonna talk about the spice. He's gonna talk about your love, so he's got that vibe for you. So that's how we're gonna go today. I'm gonna do the boring but the good, and he's gonna do the spicy and the fun.
Indeed, I've even got cards for it that I will not be showing on this channel. Trust me.
We got a lot of people here showing up here. A lot of, and you got Anna here too. I think we got a couple people from your channel as well. So
Yes, ma'am. Good to see everybody. How are you doing? Welcome in. Let's have some fun and bring in the new year.
all right, so we got Aries at 222 for me, and Aries. I'm looking at what to expect in 2024. All right, what are the good things? What's coming towards you that you can look forward to? And then JoJo is going to look at your love in depth. All right. So we got the Eight of Wands for you. I'm not used to having my other camera here. So we got the Eight of Wands for you, overall energy for 2024. So obviously the targets are there. You have a lot on your plate. There's a lot of action going. Things are going to pick up speed for you in 2024. Where things have felt stagnant. Mojo, hold on a sec. Can you mute while you're shuffling? Because
Oh, yes, ma'am.
all right. Thank you. I love you. All right. We have the Eight of Wands here, which is talking about fast action. So, like, I know that things have been slowing down through 2023, not so much like it was in 2022 and 2021, but it seemed like we were all grinding and getting nowhere, but we were pumped up and we saw movement in 2023, right? In a lot of areas, you might have found people that you were interested in, and then things seemed like they were going, and then they slowed down. It just was that energy for 2023. Well, don't give up yet, because things are going direct right now, and you're seeing things pick up speed in 2024. And I wholeheartedly believe that, Aries. All right, you're going to see that it's like a dartboard, and you're going to be flying darts at all the things you want this year, and you're going to land. You're going to land on where it is you want to go. All right, so that's a lot of fun, passion, speed, maybe movement. Maybe you're moving this year. Maybe you are talking to a lot of people this year. Maybe you're finding that you're more excited this year about your life in general. All right. I have the Warrior of Cups showing up for you, which is the Knight of Cups. So there's romance for you in 2024. That's new love. Typically, it's new love coming in, somebody expressing their feelings towards you. It's not the page, just a little crush. This is somebody that's in their feels. This is somebody that really wants to romance you, really wants to take you out, wine and dine you. They're looking for romance. They're looking for the real deal. They're looking for a connection this year. So we see that there's a lot of potential here right out the gate with Eight of Wands and the Warrior of Cups. You're seeing, passion, love, romance, dates coming in for you. Could be a water sign. Of course, I'll always say, look out for those water signs. They're on the hunt this year, right? And with that, also the Knight of Cups is also showing you feeling really good about the choices you're making this year, feeling in alignment with how you feel. You're following your heart this year, and you're going for it with this Eight of Wands. So, and that's very important to think about too. So when you're making decisions, just follow your heart and follow what feels good for you this year, and you're going to land the target. All right, I see Six of Swords coming in for you. So whatever's been frustrating you so much, all that noise going on in your head, your anxiety, all right, some of you are picking up, packing up, and moving on. Some of you are going to travel this year with these cards, and some of you are going to travel. What that means to me, travel mentally away from the people that confuse you, that frustrate you, that can't give you a straight up answer, that keep you hanging. You don't want any of that anymore. You're coming out of the cloud of confusion from 2023, and you're moving into 2024, following what really feels good for you and moving on. Some of you, this could be, it's an energy of taking what you need and leaving the rest behind. So this can be an energy that in relationships too. It doesn't mean you have to leave your relationships, but you're definitely saying, I can love you from a distance, or we can work this out and we can leave all that in the past and move on. So you have that energy of making that decision. You have the Two of Wands, which is showing you, look at this, traveling and making plans. So you're at a crossroads. You've been at a crossroads, and now you see the Two of Wands walking into January with, all right, here I am. I'm looking at, I can go this way. I can continue doing what I was doing in 2023, or I can go down this path right here and say, no, I'm gonna continue to take some of the things I was doing, but I'm gonna really move towards my heart's desires and my soul's purpose. And I'm going to be making a lot of plans this year that make me feel happy. With this Warrior of Cups, you're on a mission this year, and I really do feel like I feel like Aries with North Node is coming in. It's like you're jumping into your power this year, and you're making shit happen when it comes to your happiness and excitement and bringing more things into your life. Two of Wands can show you making a lot of plans this year, and dates and going places, and maybe some of the things that you've been wanting to get off your to-do list, you're going to start doing them this year. So that's how I'm going to roll with this. And I got one more for you, the Chance card. So there's your advice card saying you got to go with it. Luck's on your side this year. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. This is destiny for you. All right. So there's a split happening. You can either stay on your path and stay behind and be unhappy, or you can take those chances and roll with it and know that the luck's on your side this year. So the more chances you take, the better off you're going to be this year. All right, so Mojo's going to take it with love for you.
Indeed, boss lady. So Aries, you've got let's just say that 2024 is going to be very active in the Department of Love. You start out with the Nine of Wands, so things have been possibly a little stagnant. You feel like the wounded warrior, and there's the sense that there's been a lot of disappointment and strangeness in the area of love, but now you've got your ships coming in with the Three of Wands, and you are going to be moving forward with extreme speed in 2024. I get the feeling you've got somebody coming in towards you with that Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Somebody that is the fastest knight in the deck. And I get the feeling that somebody wants to show up fast and then take it very slow after that. You end up partially, just for a little time, just for a little bit, you end up in the Eight of Swords. Either you or this person could maybe be in your head a little bit about this. I think maybe things start off really, really fast, and then you get worried about that. When I say very, very fast, I mean, I think you two are going to end up behind closed doors really quick. And, you never want to jump anything too fast. But after the past that you're leaving behind is gone, I think somebody might have you energized. Let's put it that way. You are ready to go, and apparently so are they in a big, big way. With that Eight of Swords there, this might put you in your head a little bit in 2024. You might jump into something a little too aggressively, but As you come back out of that, you end up with the Four of Swords mentality. So there's going to be a little bit of healing from that. You're going to have to take a moment, cool your jets, put the lingerie away for a minute, just just hold on, breathe. But you are going to be doing some healing, and then it's on to pure memory lane. You've got the Six of Cups after that. Now, normally the Six of Cups can refer to someone from your past. However, in this case, I do believe it's this new person coming in that is apparently going to rock your world. This is somebody that you're going to make very specific and severe memories with, good memories. But I think you're going to be so attracted to this person, and they're going to be so attracted to you, that you two just stick together like magnets. That's it's going to be a little uncomfortable, but as you two come together, I'm telling you, sparks are going to fly, and you are going to be making memories together. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. There's going to be real love out of this, and the offer is definitely going to be made. The knights are the manifestors, the doers, and this person is definitely going to be doing some doing. With the Queen of Pentacles there, that is somebody that is independent, makes smart, stable, grounded decisions in life, love, and money. And this person is, they're very independent. They've got their ish together, so to speak. They've got their bag together, and you're going to find this to be a very stable, comfortable love that is apparently going to have you two just stuck together in several ways. I don't want to elaborate on it anymore, but I get the feeling that you two, with that Knight of Swords there, you two are just going to be, there's not going to be any stopping you. So going into 2024, just watch out for that. Make sure you're making good decisions. Be safe, be healthy, but have fun, because apparently you've got someone coming in who definitely wants to. Your ships are coming in, Aries. There you go, boss lady. That's what I've got for Aries. It looks really good. They're gonna yeah, they're ready to jump.
I feel like Aries is one of those signs that I've been looking at a lot lately, especially for my son. And I've been looking at the coming year, and I feel like they're one of the signs that are just gonna like rock it. And
Well, according to this, the fire is coming. I mean, I know they're a fire sign, but somebody is. Mm, it's gonna as soon as they see whoever this is, I'm telling you, they're gonna be locked on to them.
yes. Well, my son's already locked onto his, so. All right. So I'm going to do Taurus at 1313. Just let me give it a few seconds for it to get there. I'm trying to keep the timestamps pretty solid. So Aries has a good year. Taurus. Let's see Taurus's year. I'm looking, Taurus, Happy New Year. I'm looking at your general energy for 2024, leaving this 2023, which wasn't that bad. It's just that it felt like, a lot of retrogrades this past year. It just seemed like everything kind of stopped in a lot of areas of your life. Especially that Jupiter and Taurus went retrograde, but now it is direct, and we are going to see Taurus. You're one of them. You're one of those signs. All right, I know it. All right, you're going to see things picking up speed for you this year in your wealth, abundance, home life, security, feeling safe. Relationships are going to be very important to you this year too. Finding those relationships that you really do feel like are solid and grounded, and that you can prosper with. All right. And as I said, I got the Nymph of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, and that is the Princess of Wands. That's exciting news coming in for you. So that's really just like jumping out the gate like my teenager, the 16-year-olds jumping out their windows saying, not listening to the rules, breaking the rules, and deciding, for my Tauruses, you're seeing red. You're like, I'm ready to go. And so this is going to be an adventurous year for you with that Page of Wands, and it gives me this very confident energy with the Nymph of Wands. It's like you're ready to go. So this isn't going to be hesitation for you in 2024. It's going to be a lot of planning, a lot of decisions, but I feel like with the Page of Wands being your overall energy, you might even skip some of the plans and just go for it. You know what I mean? It's time for you to take action. So there's a lot of fun coming in with the Page of Wands. This is going on little excursions. This is going for weekend trips. This is just getting out there and dating. This is doing something creative with your energy. This is making money because you're in this creative energy and you're confident about it. You're not afraid to go and express yourself and just go for it. So you may have a lot of opportunities coming for you this year that is going to spark this kind of curiosity with you and this adventure with you that's going to lead, so 2024 might be the start of a lot of this, and then it's going to expand, the next couple of years for you. I have the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry, I keep looking at my camera because I keep thinking my other camera's up. All right, I've got the Ace of Cups for you. So love beginning this year for you. This is the universe bringing a fresh energy in of love, mutual affection, mutual attention. This is real love. This is true love. This gives the potential for it, though. Remember that. The Ace of Cups is going to show you a lot of opportunities, especially with the Page of Wands, a lot of fun dates, fun, opportunities, but you're going to be connecting with more real people this year because you're in a different energy. You're moving full speed ahead and you're looking for something more solid and more stable. So we do see this year is going to be around developing relationships and also maybe finding your one. I have the Seven of Pentacles showing up for you. So the Seven of Pentacles is showing you money increasing, abundance increasing. All right, you've spent the past year, maybe things slowing down for you. I know they have been in your sign, especially, feeling like, what, I've been working, I've been grinding, I've been trying to move forward. It seems like, you have what you need, but you're not getting what you thought you were going to get back. All right, you're not getting that return of investment that you thought you were getting. So you may have been overworking, over trying in relationships, over giving, whatever, and just not getting back. The Seven of Pentacles is showing you that this year is a return of investment. So it's going to be, you're still working, you're still grinding this year, but you're going to start seeing your pentacles increase. You're going to start seeing opportunities and things move again for you, and you're going to have a little bit more freedom. And so this past time has been a time for you to reorganize and clean up and look at where you're going to put your energies. So the Seven of Pentacles shows you planning more for the future. It's like you'll have this inspiration with the Page of Wands so that you can go, all right, I have movement. Now, what else am I going to do so that I can expand even more? So taking different opportunities to expand in your life and meeting new people that help you expand your life. I've got the Sun card for you, and you have been getting this a lot as I've been pulling for you guys. Luck is on your side, and I see 2024 you just being in a more positive, happy place. All right, it's like things you do are going to be about what fulfills me, what makes me happy, what makes me feel good. Maybe getting out there, maybe feeling out in the sun more, feeling more adventurous. And this card here, the Sun card, guys, is new beginnings, is money, it's luck, it's pure good luck coming in for you, happiness, being around people and feeling playful and doing spontaneous things. It's also birth too. So some of you, there could be a birth this year with the Ace of Cups showing up for you. So that could be a birth in somebody in your family. That could be, this Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is that fun person. It could be a birth of a child, a birth of a relationship this year. So you've got, you got to be, unless you don't want that, be careful. But the Sun card is showing you that regardless if you take anything from this read, 2024 is showing that you're in the spotlight and things are gonna look way more positive for you. So advice for you: we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Let go of that lack mentality. Anything that's been holding you back. The Five of Pentacles is your insecurities around your material, how far you should be, where you're at, the rejections you've been going through. Remember, the universe rejects things in your path because it's redirecting you to the things you need. All right. So you may be holding on to some insecurities, some past people, some past things, some past failures. None of that was failures. Those were stepping stones to what's going to come for you in 2024. So letting go, the Five of Pentacles in reverse is saying not letting your insecurities block you anymore and just move forward, jump in like that Page of Wands. So happy New Year, Jojo.
Well, I've got something very similar, boss lady. Taurus, you have something amazing coming towards you. Apparently, you've been through something that was a Three of Swords situation that really, really hurt you. I get the feeling you've been recovering from that, but you go straight from that, from the Three of Swords to Judgment, things balancing out, a possible reconciliation with someone in 2024. Either that or you're just calling judgment on a situation and completely letting it go. Either way, whether it's somebody new coming in or the old person, you go straight from the judgment to Two of Cups. That's right. Very passionate Two of Cups as well. Then you go to the Strength card, so you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could be dealing with a Libra or Scorpio. But there is something extremely loving and kind coming in, and it's going to take a little bit of strength. It's going to take some work. And then I've got those same pages coming in for you. We've got the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Whoever this is coming in for you in love, I'm telling you, they are going to be not only a lover, not only passionate, but this is someone that's going to be a true partner, especially with that Page of Pentacles. This situation could involve kids. It could involve somebody that might be a little bit younger than you, or there could be a little bit of an age difference. But it starts out with the pages, and then it moves to something brand new. Again, whether this is with somebody from the past or somebody brand new, right after those two pages, you get the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Somebody is going to have a lot of love for you, Taurus. And this, whether, again, if it's somebody from the past, there's a brand new situation brewing from that. If it's somebody brand new, they are going to literally sweep you off your feet and have some good things to say about it. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got the moon. Whatever this is, it's been hidden from you. Somebody's passion, somebody sees you as a partner, somebody sees you as their love, and somebody wants to grow with you. They want to put down serious, solid, stable roots. This is going to be found out. I have to remind myself not to pick up the cards because we can't show these cards on here. Whatever this is, it has been hidden from you. But what's been hidden is going to come to the light. Where do you end up with all of this? 10 of Cups and the Star. You are going to be extremely, extremely happy with whatever this is. And my Tauruses, I know the Tauruses out there are all about luxury. They're all about quality over quantity. You're about to get some quality in a big, big way. This situation is going to be brand new. You are going to have your partner. You are going to find wish fulfillment in this and healing, extreme healing, and all the happiness you could possibly stand. My advice to you is to go ahead and start bending, start doing stretches, do your Kegels, do whatever it is you need to do, because you're about to be extremely, extremely happy. Get ready, Taurus. You're about to have a wonderful year. I mean, come on. You end up with the 10 of Cups and the Star, and then you got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. It all just starts, and then boom. And apparently Taurus doesn't even see this yet.
Taurus is gonna have a year. It's just one of those signs that, like, across the board, as I've been doing my research, it's one of those signs that's worked really hard and works really hard, and we all do. But it's just a certain placement.
Well, according to these cards, they're going to have all kinds of new things going on, and apparently they're going to find some new uses for whipped cream.
Oh, damn, they must be connecting with a Scorpio.
There's something going on.
I'm kidding. All right. That was my 2 cents. We were talking about JoJo spicing it up, and then
listen, that advice goes for everybody out there. I don't care what sign you are. I don't care what gender you are. Do your Kegels. Trust me.
Exactly. And
Trust
that's
me.
the thing with collective readings too, guys. Remember that we all have the placements, and you have no idea which planet's going through which house. All right, so these collective readings, take it in and absorb it. It doesn't mean that I'm saying some other sign is not going to have the luck Taurus is having. You may have Taurus in your Jupiter. You may have Taurus in your fifth house. Who the hell knows? But this is all collective. So let's move to let me get Gemini set up here. Gemini,
Yes.
Geminis, you guys too. Look at me. I'm wishing for all of us, so it doesn't matter. So let's see Gemini at 25 for Gemini. All right, Gemini, I'm looking at your year 2024 to come. And Mojo over here with this top hat on is going to be looking at more love for you. But I'm going to look at it all. So let's see Gemini for this year for Geminis. All right, I can hear it got all quiet. This is the only time Gemini gets quiet. All right, the whole room just went. What you got? The Nymph of Cups. Look at this. You got the Princess of Cups. So you're all in your feels. It's about love for you. All right, this is about crushing. This is about doing fun things. This is about creativity. You may be having lots of crushes on you and talking a lot of emotional conversations. So this is that puppy love type of energy, right? This is that for me. When I look at this card, it's like finally meeting people or connecting with people this year that you feel like are emotionally available. Hey, emotionally available, maybe a little wild too with the dogs on the side there. But it does seem like you can connect a little bit more, opening up a little bit more to people this year. So it's not just fun and play. It's not just flirty. It seems as though there might be some I love yous this year. I miss yous. I really want to, deepen the connection here. That's the card of new beginnings and really being in your feelings this year. So let's see what else for my Geminis. We got revolution. Look at, you're starting a revolution this year. You are breaking out. That's the Tower card. That is Pluto going into Aquarius too, is what I think of when I see that. It's like you're done with the hard work. You're done with working harder than you have to. You're wanting to be more playful here too and more curious. But it seems as though some of you could be walking out of, I know you don't want to hear this, but you could be walking out of your old life, going into a new life, which means that you've got to let the old disappear. You want to take what you need going into 2024. So some of you really could be going on those road trips, could be deciding to move, could be deciding to break up with people, could be deciding this is just not what I want anymore. I tried to make it happen during 2023 and I was in alignment. I wasn't in alignment with the people that I was trying to be with, or the situations, or that job, or even that home. You want to move states, right? Some of you making a big decision here. You are like, the revolution card is, this is rebellion. So you are rebelling, and this page of Princess of Cups is, this is me going, what feels good to me, my intuition. This is me tapping into my feelings and me wanting to go out and just have fun and do things my way. So you might be breaking out and being single this year to start, and just getting out there and being very playful and trying to rebuild your life entirely. All right. So I have the Seven of Pentacles for you as well too. So that abundance is coming in for you. Things may have been stagnant. We do know this. I know you guys are here, but I keep saying this, but a lot of planets are moving faster now, and things are coming in for us. And that big planet of Jupiter is bringing in your monies and making an increase. So the Seven of Pentacles to me says, just keep working. Your patience is paying off. You may have to find other ways to make money, and you may be adding in new opportunities to make money. It might not be the big shabam. You might not win the lottery. I thought it was yesterday. I won $4, but hey, I got $4 on my scratch ticket. But the thing is there was an increase, whereas, I could have got nothing. But the Seven of Pentacles is showing an increase in your money this year, and it's going to show you making plans. So again, this is going to be making plans, adding things to your job, your skills, adding things to your life that will bring on potential security moving forward the next few years. All right. So the Seven of Pentacles is just keep working what you're doing. Pay attention. Do your thing. It will ease up for you. That does show a return of investment. All right, I have the Spirit of Cups coming in for you, which is in this deck too. It's like you have the Page and you have the Princess of Cups. So there's two of them in this deck. So that shows me a partnership for you this year. All right. And we see reclamation though too. We see the devil card coming up. So this year I feel like it's about you reevaluating some of the addictions you may have, some letting go of some toxic people, toxic behaviors in your life. There may be this devil energy showing up for you this year. There could be past people that are trying to latch on to you as they see that you're doing better. Keep that in mind. I feel like for that just came to mind. Keep that in mind, Gemini. You might be, looking good, attracting in new people into your life this year, but you're going to have people that are going to want to latch on to you even more and hold on or come back in because they're starting to see you rise again. Or, where were they when you needed them? That type of energy. All right. So you may be tempted this year to, take care of people, pull people in, or be tempted to go back to old ways this year. But you have the Page and the Princess of Cups showing that you have a partnership this year, one where you actually have a fresh energy, two children almost, right? We're always children, doesn't matter how old you are. We have a bunch of shit piled on that child of ours, and we don't let it out to play. This year you have a partner coming in that you're starting fresh. You can build anything with this person and make plans for the future with this person, and who knows where this might go. You might not even know, but you have other people trying to hold you back from something that could be really good for you, right? There could be a person that is meant to be with you and it's completely new, and your comfort zone or other people's needs might try to sabotage that for you. All right. So I am seeing a lot of love around you this year. I have the Lovers card, Gemini, right here under the Nymph of Cups. All right. So what this tells me is this is the Law of Attraction card. This says you're in your power. All right. You are attracting in. If you're single, you are attracting in a lot of love. So this year with the Lovers card also talks about the dark and the light as well too, making a choice. You could be pulled into old temptations. Maybe that person that you wanted didn't give you attention. Now all of a sudden you're looking snazzy and now they want to give you attention. You might be tempted to give that one a shot, and it's pulling you away from the one that's going to bring you in true love. All right. So staying in alignment here, making the right choices this year with the Lovers and the Devil card coming up, because this is going to be a year where you're really feeling like you want to be in a relationship and really be in love. And you could be making, choices that are toxic for you, or choices that are going to take you to the next level. All right. So that is, you are in your power here. And I got the 7 of Wands underneath that. So I feel like I need to tell you, don't lie to yourself with the 7 of Swords. Don't be deceived again. Don't lie to yourself when that hot person comes back in and wants you. 7 of Wands is telling you to speak up for yourself, defend yourself this year. And it's also telling you to ward off any BS this year, because you are in your power, the Gemini energy, law of attraction. You can attract in and magnetize this energy and bring into your life what it is you desire. That's what I got. Go.
I'm going to take it, boss lady. That sounds absolutely awesome. It's amazing too. They've got a lot of the exact same cards. And as you know, Gemini is not only my sun sign, it happens to be my favorite sign. I know we're not supposed to play favorites. I don't pull punches, and I'm going to read what I get. I'm not going to give you any favoritism, but they are. So Gemini, 2024 is going to be amazing. You've got the 3 of Wands coming in. Your ships are coming in. Whatever you've been doing, it looks absolutely amazing. You've got the 3 of Wands, you've got the 8 of Pentacles, then you go to the 9 of Pentacles, baby. You've been working on it, and you are looking good, feeling good, smelling good. You have your ish together, and it is getting noticed. It's especially getting noticed by somebody from your past with the 6 of Cups there. Somebody is looking back and realizing that they might have made a little mistake in letting go of the Gemini, and they now want some back, because you go from there to the Page of Wands. Oh, here it comes. The little, hey Gemini, hey, WYD, what are you doing? Where you been? I saw a picture of you online. You want to go get some coffee? You want to, yeah. Here they come. They're going to be making that offer. Somebody from your past is going to be making that offer. You go from the Page of Wands to the Devil. Yeah. Guess what they want to do? They would like to make nice with both of the twins. Yes, they would. Male or female, gender doesn't matter, but I'm telling you, there's somebody here that is coming in hot and heavy because they want their Gemini back. You need to make sure you're making proper decisions about that. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You go from the devil to the lovers. So there you are, Gemini, standing in your power. Right after that, you get the Tower card of Scorpio. You have somebody coming in for you that is just going, they're going to be all over you. Now, with the Six of Cups there, it could be somebody from your past, but either way, whoever this person is, they do have love for you and they want a reciprocal situation. And they are, let's just say they're hot and bothered. They really appreciate the stories of Castor or Pollux, and they want both of them, and they plan to have both of them in one person. That's you, Gemini, because you are standing in your power. Whatever this is, it is going to cause a tower moment. Now, that's not nothing. That's not anything to necessarily be afraid of. A tower can be good or bad. Winning the lottery, for example, just as Frankie is now done, and apparently going to retire with her $4. Winning the lottery is a tower moment, and you are about to have one. Again, if this is somebody from the past coming back, they really, really, really want to immerse themselves into all of the Gemini energy that is floating around because you are looking fantastic. You've been working on things, you've been taking care of yourself. Apparently, you've actually done your Kegels already, and you've got the outfit to match. Of course we do. We're Geminis. Look sharp out there, kids. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups, and the Fool. You're about to win. Your ships are coming in. The Wheel of Fortune is about to spin in your favor. Somebody is coming in with that Queen of Cups, either, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And with the Fool card, they will be taking a leap of faith in your direction. And my, oh my, are they going to leap? They're going to do something that's going to require a helmet and jumper cables and, safe words. You need to pick a safe word, Gemini. You're going to need it. So go ahead and practice it. Make sure that you can say it. Don't be restricted in any way, but be mindful of any situation that comes back. Make sure that that person has raised their vibration and that you have too, if it's somebody from the past. If not, whoever it is that's coming in is going to, with the Page of Wands, the Devil, and the Lovers card there, buy rubber sheets. Literally, go some way to protect the upholstery because you're going to need it. I would start soundproofing the rooms if you have neighbors that live really close by. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need to. That Wheel of Fortune coming in, I'm telling you, 2024 is going to be absolutely amazing. And whoever this is that's coming in with all this sticky, ooey gooey, they actually have emotion for you too. With that Queen of Cups there, that is the Queen of Cups is just true emotion. This person really, really does love you, and they are going to take a huge leap of faith. You've got several major arcana here. I mean, the Devil, the Lovers, the Tower, the Fool, Wheel of Fortune. Whatever this is, it is big, big. 2024 is going to treat my twins the right way. And have a lot of Gatorade on hand. I get the feeling you're going to need it. I like it. You know what? I try to keep myself out of the reads, but if that's what's coming for Geminis in 2024, I'm taking all of it, baby.
Yeah. Hey, this is all of us. I'm taking it all too. I'm like, I'm Gemini's node in all my placements. I always say that. I just, whenever I get.
Frankie, if that's the case, you need to make sure you're staying on top of that hot yoga because, but Frankie, my advice for you is to stay bendy.
Do those Kegels.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't even know you could, put your toes all the way up behind your head. What is that about? Wow.
I do aerial yoga. What are you talking about?
Yeah. See, now if you have to start hanging swings, you want to make sure that you're getting it in a load bearing stud. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want the accidents. If If you've got to do some aerial acrobatics for it, Frankie, hey, listen, girl, what you do, you boo boo, whatever it is that you do with your kitchen utensils while duct taped to a power drill behind closed doors, that is completely your business, boss lady. Love you, mean it.
Yeah, I won't be able to come live. I'll be like blushing. You guys,
Yeah. Hold on, I'll be there in a minute.
what are you doing today? I've been single all this time, so if that was ever going on, people would be like, "What's wrong with Frankie? Why are you glowing?" I just went to hot yoga. That'd be my excuse.
Well, apparently it's working because somebody is coming in to take care of any cobwebs that you may have had. Trust me.
I can't wait to get to Scorpio. Let's see. We got Cancer at 4010. You guys think Scorpios are that fun? I'm over here blushing. I'm going.
Oh, they are.
All right. Cancer. Let's see. What's this year going to be like for you? All right. Where's my Cancers? Now everybody's looking for their Gemini placements. All right, Cancer, you've got the Monarch, you got the Emperor energy. All right, so you're building something solid. You're in charge this year. All right, so it does seem like you're the boss, the overall energy, the Emperor. Some of you could actually become, the Emperor is the traditional father, but protector of other people, building a strong foundation this year, building your home, building where you want to be this year. The foundations. It's all about planning. This card is peacemaking too for me. So there's a lot of peacemaking this year. There could be peacemaking in the home front, with relatives, with family, with the family you're in. Maybe if you're already in a relationship, maybe this is the year where you guys decide to, take a step back and rebuild. It's divine masculine energy is stepping up and saying, let's do this again. We have to start from a foundation. This could be building your business this year. This could be taking charge, taking action. You're in your masculine energy to get things done in your life. You want to accomplish more. So it does feel like you're focused a lot this year on your foundation for the next cycle of your life, right? It doesn't matter what age you're in, what age group you're in. It could be, maybe going back to school, maybe, getting your own place, maybe finally being in that committed relationship that you're looking for. But you're finding stability this year. You're finding security this year. You're feeling more protected, or you're starting to focus more on what makes you feel safe, what makes you feel good. All right, what makes your home, and bringing in the right people this year. So you are stepping up as a boss this year. And I have the Two of Wands for you. So making some serious plans for your future here with somebody else. All right. The Two of Wands can be you and a partner with that Emperor card deciding to move in together this year, deciding to start a business together this year, deciding to travel more this year. Making plans, though, is right out the gate here with the Two of Wands. So the beginning of 2024, this could already be starting. And by the end of the year, you may actually be getting out of your comfort zones and doing something that you never even thought you'd be doing. So 2023, maybe you were working towards something that you thought was what you wanted, and you just kept feeling stuck. You kept feeling like you were hitting dead ends, or things weren't happening. Didn't happen for a reason, because this year is about you fine-tuning and deciding and getting out of your comfort zone and making plans, maybe with somebody completely different, or a different lifestyle that you didn't even expect that would come into your life. Right? We all forget to think like that. All the big things that have happened in our life, we didn't see them coming. Some of the things we did, but when we made the actual plans for them, but other things that when we let go of control, come into our life, and we end up going down a path, moving to a different state, moving with somebody, going to another country, your partner gets a different job, you have to move with them. Your life can be uprooted and changed in a heartbeat. And this could be your life this year, where you're totally at a crossroads right now, but you're getting out of your comfort zone and going down a different path, right? So this could be a lot of dates this year. You could be finding yourself planning things with other people, like I said, in other areas of your life. Maybe some of you who are single and have been hiding in your crab shell, you might be feeling more confident with that Emperor card to get to know people and to go out there, to go out there and explore. So you may be just going, this is going to be the year where I'm going to go meet more people. I'm going to go try something new. I'm going to do something different. I know, crab hole. You've got the two of pentacles too, so you definitely have the planning stages showing up for you. All right, so there's going to be a lot during January probably of you kind of getting things together, figuring out your finances, figuring out what you want to do. Maybe some of you have been on the fence, you've been going back and forth, all right, but you're at the stage now where you've got to shit or get off the pot. All right, that's when I see the twos, that's what I think of. It's like you've wanted something so long and now you've got to make it happen. There's no more wishy-washiness that you can do going back and forth about things. It's about going direct now and making a plan. And then as soon as you make this plan, you're pulling together other resources that are going to help you move forward. Other people will show up in your life this year that are going to take you to the next level. Other people are going to pull in if you need money. They're going to be like, here, I trust you. I'm going to invest in you now because you have a decision. You've made a decision of what you want. All right. So the two of pentacles also tells me that you can do this. All right. So if you're saying to me right now, I've got too much on my plate, this is the universe saying you can take on more. You can take on more. You got to do this. All right. So no more excuses, basically, is what that's saying. You've got the Spirit of Wands here, which is the Page of Wands. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and be like that 16-year-old again that just wants to go out and break the rules and go out and have fun. When I was 16, if I knew if I wanted something, I didn't care because most people would try and hold you back. You go for it. You had so much confidence back then. We might have gotten in trouble. We might have went down a couple dark alleys, but we found who we were. We found what inspired us. We knew exactly what we wanted and we were very passionate and we never let anything hold us back, and we would get up and try again. And that's what kind of energy is coming in for you this year. It's like you got to tap into that teenage, that kid, that curiosity, that confidence, and just go and explore your creativity. There could be a new creative project endeavors for those of you in business and art and things like that, wanting to explore that side that you used to have. When I pull the Spirit of Wands, it reminds me of that time frame when I was more passionate about my skills and my creativity. And I wanted to do whatever. I wanted to be a rock star. I wanted to be an artist. All right. But now when we're older, we're like, oh, those dreams, those were just dreams. We were kids. No, those were our desires that got shut down. All right. So this year here might be about you going back into what used to inspire you when you were a kid and forget about time and age and your hands and everything else and decide to see where it takes you now. You blocked that part of you, and now you have some sort of passion that wants to come out, and it's going to come out for a lot of you, and you're going to find that it's going to take you to where it is that you've been moping about that you haven't been in so long. The abundance, the finances, the freedom that you've been looking for is locked up in your creativity, in your curiosities, in your passions. All right, this year, 10 of Pentacles. All right. This year is all about finding your end game, really fine tuning. You've got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands with the 10 of Pentacles, which tells me this is the year for you to make those decisions and plans. You have to really sit down and fine tune. What does marriage look like to you? What is the end game? What does your house look like? What does your home look like? What does your partner look like? And let's not like be up in the sky trying to look for all perfections right now and not make any moves because we're not seeing perfection right out the door. All right. You've got to know what you want, what your dreams are, what freedom looks like for you. And you've got to take a leap of faith, jump in there and go for it right now. You've been on the fence too long. The 10 of Pentacles is showing an increase in money, feeling safer, feeling stable this year. So it does seem like you have the expenses. You will have the tools and the finances and the skills needed to acquire what it is you're looking for this year, right? The 10 of Pentacles is showing family, is showing home. Some of you may be finding yourself getting married this year with that card, right? That's also success. Some of you might have expansion in your business, right? Some of you might decide to get engaged and making plans for the future with a partner this year. So you have the card of 10 of Pentacles here, which is in the vice position too, saying you've got to know what you want and stop daydreaming. You've got to know what exactly you're going after. And I don't care what age group you are, right? Life doesn't stop. If we stop daydreaming and planning for the future, you might as well, you're walking around on this earth dead, right? You've got to always have an end game and a goal in mind. And this year can be a very beneficial, very prosperous year for you when you decide what that end game looks like. All right, whether it's a short-term goal or a long-term goal, you've got to know what that looks like. All right, because this year is going to be a really good year for my cancers. All right, you're the emperor. You're in charge. Take charge of your life. I just gave Mama Frankie. Please make it spicy. It's okay.
Well, Cancer. Let's talk about your hole, your crab hole. Um, yeah, it's yeah. There's going to be some changes coming up for your crab hole. Apparently, you have gone through something pretty hard. You start out with the Three of Swords in reverse, which is good because you're healing, and then immediately into the Four of Swords. So you are doing some healing. You're getting over something that really, really affected you. Kind of sitting out a couple of plays, just taking getting a mani pedi spa day. Doing some spiritual retreat to uh, you take care of yourself. And apparently, you've really studied on how to do this with the Page of Swords coming in. That can be a card of spying, but at the same time, I get the feeling that in this case, this is just learning. It's understanding what it is that you need to do because you end up at the High Priestess. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For me, the High Priestess is pretty much all water signs. And it generally it's seen as the card of Pisces, but you've really, really gone in and you're trying to decide what it is that you want. So you're connecting with your higher self. And I believe that's what the Page of Swords is. This is you, is the Page of Swords. Learning, doing what you need to do. And my, oh my, does it pay off? Because you come out in the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, grounded decisions. You are going to be on top of your game. I heard Frankie say that you're going to be having some monetary gains, and I think you are. It's going to show too. You might be going after someone or someone's coming after you, but as soon as you get to that point, that Queen of Pentacles, people know you look good. And here comes the Knight of Cups. Here comes that lovey-dovey manifested offer. Somebody is going to be bringing you a cup of love because you end up at the Lovers and the Two of Cups right after that. There are only two cards in the deck that describe a soulmate, strong soul bond union, twin flame, if you subscribe to that. And it's the Lovers and the Two of Cups. You got both of them side by side. You could be dealing with another water sign. You could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Gemini. And if it's a Gemini, congratulations. You're very lucky. However, with that Lovers and Two of Cups there, I'm telling you, whatever this is, it is a very, very strong bond of some kind. And underneath the bottom of the deck, you end up immaculate. 2024 is going to be a year of money and all the passion because you end up with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Whatever this is, it is solid, stable, grounded. It is a pure, very passionate, very passionate soul bond union. On the Ace of Wands that I pulled does have a child on it, so do be careful of pregnancy if you're not into that. You're gonna if you don't want to have a child, you need to make sure that you are taking precautions because you're definitely going to be practicing making one. Whether you choose to be responsible about that is your choice, but somebody is going to be spelunking in the Cancer hole, the Cancer crab hole. Whatever that is going to be extremely loving and extremely stable. You've got cards of a soulmate, soul bond, love, a stable home. You've even got the card of marriage, Four of Wands. And it's because you've gone in recovered and healed from something and done the work that you needed to do and become the high priestess yourself. From the high priestess to the queen of pentacles, you are leveling up in a big way. You've done something very spiritual. You've connected with your higher self, probably been a little bit quiet about it. You may have even done some spying on someone with the page of swords there. Um, but you come out smelling like a rose. Again, you could be dealing with the Gemini or any of the earth signs. Uh, but wow, you this is an extreme glow up, and it's because you've done the work. Either you are offering a cup of love to somebody, or somebody's offering a cup of love to you. Whatever that, whatever direction that cup of love is being offered in, again, it ends up in the lovers and the two of cups, with the ace of wands and the ace of pentacles on it. You're going to have the love, you're going to have all the money apparently, and you're going to redefine chafing. I'm going to leave that there. And yeah, it ends up in the four of wands overall. So something is going to be elevated, something's going to be very committed, and I suggest some kind of topical cream for the chafing, some kind of moisturizer. Just make sure you're careful, kids, careful. Just be mindful of what you're doing. But the cancer crab holes are well, they're sensitive holes. Cancers can go into their shell, and they can be very, very tough. I get the feeling that you've had to heal from something and really, really do a lot of work to get out of this. But your glow up is massive, and your love life is about to have one huge glow up. So again, moisturize properly, and good luck. Use proper lubrication, because apparently you're going to need it. And again, take protection, because there's baby making happening. Whether you actually make a baby or you just practice making a baby, somebody is going to be dealing with a crab hole of some kind.
And see, this is where I think that cancers get off the hook, because cancers are probably some of the biggest players too, because they love making babies. And then we always give them the softness of being, oh, cancer's going to go in their little cup. We make them like,
Yeah,
oh, can't be like, oh, no, 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 no.
I'm
Cancer,
a Cancer Venus, so I can't say anything. I'm very,
there's brave.
very, very. My love is very touchy, very feely, very affectionate, and it has a lot to do with acts of service. Now, when you apply that to a passionate love situation,
Yeah.
it's going to take a very, very special person to find out,
Yeah.
what the inside of the dojo of Mojo actually looks like.
Yeah. And that's like when cancer's in love, that's when it's a different story. All right. That's when it's a different story. But cancers, you ain't getting away. I know cancers. All right. You know how to play it too. Cancers know how to play the sweet, not me, not
Yeah,
me.
just go ahead and freshen up those crab holes, because
All right, Leo, the dogs are getting excited. And when you were talking, and one's a Sag, one's a Gemini. I forget the little girl when she was born, but I asked their signs. But they're fixed, and they keep trying to get at the little girl. And you're talking, and I'm going, guys.
well, a Sag and a Gemini are complete opposites, and usually the best of friends. I get along with Sagittarians really, really well. And you put those two together, I bet that is a duo to contend with.
Oh yeah, I mean they got great personalities though. They really do. All right, let me stay on point. I was going off on the dogs here. Leo, Leo, what is coming in for 2024 for my Leos? So I'm gonna look at the general, what's coming through for you. So there's a lot of change here. The death card just fell out. So Leos, you've got a transformation coming in, a lot of change happening right now, maybe for you. That's why that fell out. That's all. It's a death card. It's my card. I love that card. I embrace that card. Oh, something's going to end. Good change. Some news coming in. All right. But you can't resist it though. When you resist it, change is inevitable. So it's going to happen regardless. And so it's how you embrace it, how you, if you're wanting it, hell yeah, let's go. You're rising up from the ashes. This is going to be a year where you're coming in full speed, ready to take on the new. But if you're not ready to let go of things that, it can be anything. It can be, beliefs, ideologies. It can be people. It can be the way you think, the way you want things to be. It can be like that. And if you're not ready to let go of that stuff, it could be a hard transition. But the good news is the universe still wants to take you where you're meant to go and what you want. So the universe is going to be like your parent and be like, wacky. You might cry a little bit, kick and scream going into 2024, but you're going to be happy because you're going to get what you want. Change is inevitable, major transformation. Something has got to end in order for something big to begin. You have the Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So we're seeing a lot around being grounded this year, a lot about responsibilities, maybe taking on some more responsibilities. Maybe some of you growing up and being the boss. Maybe some of you stepping up at your work spot. Maybe some of you taking on more responsibilities of the home. You might be buying things. The Queen of Pentacles is the mom, almost like the Empress card, right? But takes care of a lot of things. But she also makes plans and is the responsible one. She's got to make plans for her future. She's got to stay grounded. She's got to do, be very practical this year. So it could be around a year around your money, around how you're budgeting, how you're doing things, where are you spending too much money, where do you want more money, what things need to change so that you can become the Queen of Pentacles. What more, do you need to take on more responsibilities, or do you need to release some responsibilities this year? Are you taking on too much? I do see powerful change, though, where you're going to feel more abundance and wealthier this year. There's going to be it's going to be a good year for my Leos, too, because when I was telling you guys, looking at my placements as well, when I look at my placements, you get a nice dose of it. And I have a Leo ascendant in my son's solar chart. So it's really important for me this year. And there's a really big increase for those of you who are business entrepreneurs, but it is all about being practical, grounded, and being very responsible and really reorganizing your life this year. So it's going to be it's not this fun, passionate jump and do all kinds of crazy things. It's going to be buckling down and getting serious this year if you're looking to increase your wealth, if you're trying to be more financially free. It's not that you're not already, but if you're wanting to get to the next level, it's going to be about being more responsible. You guys are going blah, 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 blah. I want to hear about other things. High Priestess, all right? This is going to be a spiritual year for you as well, too. The High Priestess is about getting more in tune with your spirituality. It's about following your intuition, going deeper and into your knowing and trusting more this year, trusting in yourself more this year. The High Priestess is also a card that tells me that a lot of people admire you. You have more secret admirers than you might be aware of. Maybe you're not seeing that. Maybe, the Queen of Pentacles too can be so hyper-focused on their career and their money and their finances that they're looking for love, but they're not receiving it from the people around them. The High Priestess is the original divine feminine. It's leaning back a little bit and attracting some of that in and allowing other people maybe to take on some of the responsibilities so that you can be more in your feminine energy as well. And I do see that people are trying to get to you, but you might not see it. You might, because the Queen of Pentacles can be a little rigid. I hate to do this to my Leos, but I'm a Virgo rising. We can be a little bit rigid. And so you're trying to attract certain things in, but if you don't loosen up a little bit, you're blocking things from coming into your life. All right, we got the Six of Pentacles here. So you have the Universal Piñata for you this year. That's my card that the universe is bringing you a gift. All right, what is it that you need? All right, there's always a balance when the Six of Pentacles come in. All right, so that's always equal give and take. So maybe you need just a little bit over here. The universe has got you covered. You need something over here. It feels like everybody's pitching in, and whether or not you see it or not, like the other day I received money right out the gate, extra money that came in from nowhere. All right, and I was like, where did this come from? Why is this here? Next thing you know, I had to pay for my dental insurance for the year. Right, it came out the same amount. I was like, damn, I forgot about that. It evened each other out in a heartbeat. That's the Six of Pentacles to me. This year is going to be about, don't worry about how it's coming in, just be grounded and practical in making plans of what you need. You're going to find a way. So if you have unexpected bills coming your way or anything like that, it's going to be covered. Don't fret over it. There's going to be a way to figure it out. There could be a new friendship coming in, Six of Pentacles, new partner. You have a lot around your monies this year, around maybe that's what a lot of you are focusing on. The Six of Pentacles can be a good friend, a good supportive friend, a generous people around you. Maybe this is also about you being a little bit more generous if you're the Queen of Pentacles. All right, maybe you are like, no, Frank, I got everything, but maybe it's time to give a little bit more this year, because part of the spiritual growing is, you got to give. And it's not just about giving so you receive something. When it comes to spirituality, it's about giving and not expecting to receive. It's about charity. It's about where can I give back, so that that's the whole, the abundance energy. You have enough to give, you want to keep it flowing, you got to give, and it keeps coming back. And it's not just about giving tips, extra tips and stuff like that. It's really, where can I give service this year? Where can I be a little bit more generous with my time and things like that? Leo, you have the Sun card showing up for you too, and Taurus had this as well. So you've got a very prosperous year ahead. You've got luck around you this year, and this is also, for some of you, I'm seeing childbirth for a lot of you guys too, and JoJo was too. There is something around a child. One of your children may be coming home saying, I'm pregnant, or you may be starting a new beginning with somebody, and there's a possibility, potential for having children this year. But you have prosperity, fun. This is also about you tapping into your energy and allowing yourself more happiness into your life. All right, allowing yourself more fun and love into your life this year. All right, you have good luck, you have a new beginning, and this is also success when it comes to business with the Queen of Pentacles. So we see luck and success around you this year as well. So any advice for you? The Two of Pentacles. So I am getting the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles is asking you as a fixed sign, Leo, to be more adaptable this year and be more flexible with your time and money and so forth, and with your responsibilities. Where can you take on more, and where are you taking on too much? The Two of Pentacles is asking you to kind of weigh out your priorities, focus on where your energies are going. Are you focused too much on work and not focused on fun? Are you not, or are you not taking on enough? Are some of you sitting back daydreaming about what it is you want, but you're not taking on more responsibilities? This year, you're going to have to make some choices, and you are going to have to put some responsibilities on your plate, and you're going to have to make some plans and move forward. You could be juggling a lot this year, but with the Queen of Pentacles showing up and the Sun card showing up, this is what you want, and this is going to lead you to a very prosperous life, your financial freedom. All right, so go ahead, JoJo.
Well, Leos, the lions and lionesses, get ready to have a fuzzless peach, because you're going to use it. You start out with a judgment. You're making a judgment call on something that has had you really trapped in your head. Go from judgment to the Eight of Swords. You've been in your head about this for quite a while. Something has really, really weighed on you. Whatever that is coming to an end. Death card. It's either ending or transforming. Either way, and it's a matter of, you go from that to the Hierophant, Taurus energy. You got Scorpio and Libra, and Scorpio with the Judgment card there. Whatever that situation was, it's called for you to have a sense of connecting with your higher power, your source, and relying on yourself. The Hierophant to me is, it's rules, regulations, institutions. You could be dealing with somebody in law enforcement, or a lawyer, or a judge. somebody in the military, perhaps, or just anybody that deals with the rules. I mean, you could be dating a referee, for all I know, but I get the feeling that this is more inward focused. It's about knowing your own idiosyncrasies and having your own sense of self down to the point where you have your rules and regulations. You know what you'll put up with. You know what you won't put up with. And again, you could just be dealing with a Taurus, but you're making some heavy decisions about this. It has had you in your head. And the Judgment card is, sometimes it can be about reconciliation. A lot of times it's more about balance. It's about somebody making a final decision. That final decision is coming with the Death card there. You go to my Luke Skywalker card, the Two of Swords. This is somebody, and this is you. It's got to be you. It's you making your own decision because of your rules and regulations. You are deciding and actively taking a role in your own life. You are making that decision with the Two of Swords. Then you go to the Knight of Swords. You are taking action on something. Eight of Wands right after that. You're speaking your mind and you're taking action on it, and you're getting a lot of attention. With the Six of Wands, you're blowing up and glowing up in a big way because of all of this, and you're going to be receiving a ton of attention in 2024. You might have a presence on social media, or you could just be popular with your friends and family. You could just be looking spectacular walking down the street, and have random people start being rather wandy with you. Leave it at wandy. Ladies, if you don't like cat calls, tough. You're about to get them. The little whistles, slide up in the DMs, all the neat little things. It's all coming. Trust me. You are going to be getting communication about this, and it's because you're taking action. It's because you stood your ground and said, no, I will not accept this. You have not settled. You have maintained your own sense of dignity, your own self-respect, and you have said, okay, no, I will not settle for 8 or 9. I said 10. I meant 10. I'm getting 10. And so you're getting 10. You're getting all of the attention. And then underneath the deck, this is where the good part comes in, baby. 10 of Cups, Justice, and the Ace of Wands. I know my friend Lioness is in the chat right now. Yeah, get ready, Peaches. It's coming, boo boo. Yes, it is. You're gonna have. I don't see the Wheel of Fortune here, but this all says in love, Wheel of Fortune. I mean, 10 of Cups, Justice, and the Ace of Wands for the overall energy for the year. Wow. Leos are about to get it, and they're about to get it good, and it's because they've stood their ground. You're shining. I mean, Leos are the prideful lions of the zodiac, and they're the ones who get the attention. They are a very vivacious fire sign, and they definitely put their attention out there after coming through something that just whatever that was that had you in your head. You're putting an end to it. And because you're taking decisive action, you are glowing. I mean, the Leos are the sun cards, and you're shining. And because you're shining, people are about to throw a bunch of wands at you. I mean, a lot of them too. That's the nicest way I know how to say that. Again, ladies, if you don't like the cat calls, tough. You're going to be getting them. They're going to be whistling at you, fellas. You male or female does not matter. You're going to be getting a lot of attention, and apparently it's going to bring your justice because you're getting the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is a forever card. I mean, that's everything. That is the house, 2 cars in the garage, the white picket fence, the cat, the dog, the goldfish, 2.4 kids, an insurance policy, and apparently it all comes with your own private place to be weird in, because you do have the Ace of Wands. And again, this Ace of Wands has a baby on it. Um, be careful. Be careful with what you do with your wands and your peaches. You know, just if you don't want little ones, go ahead and take the active precautions needed, because again, you're going to be doing it and you're going to be extremely happy about it. 10 of Cups. This is going to be your justice after whatever it was that you went through. Your justice is on its way. You could be dealing again with the Libra, Scorpio. You've got Taurus here, all the air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You've got Libra again with the Justice card. It doesn't have to be any of those signs. You could have it in your chart somewhere. But wow, 2024 is going to be a year of big change in your love life. And it's because of something that you went through in the past. Just make sure that you are standing up for yourself, your own beliefs, your own covenants, your own convictions. That is what brings you this glow up. And because you are a very passionate, fiery sign, you are going to be taking swift action on something that is going to gain you a ton of attention. Out of that ocean of attention, somebody is going to come crawling up. And I mean, Ace of Wands, 10 of Cups, Justice, whoever that is that is coming your way, you're going to be extremely happy about it. And you know,
Yeah.
with the baby there, again, be careful, kids. Be mindful of what you're doing.
Yeah.
And enjoy yourselves. Be safe.
Yes, be
You know,
safe.
wrap things up. Pick a safe word.
And it's funny because the Leos started with the Death card and then they had the Sun card, and it's like the only thing it's like something has to end. There's a lot of change going on for you, and it might be a powerful change, but it's because of this great year that's coming in for my Leos. It's like they've got to go through this big change, and it's going to be a great year. It's going to be, I think, Leos are probably one of the luckiest signs this year.
Probably so. And apparently, let me go ahead and give my suggestion for you, Leos. Here's a good safe word for you: roar.
Yeah.
Roar. Roar.
Right.
Roar.
For you. Everybody will be running after. That's what you said with the wands. Everybody's going to be running after Leos.
Let me tell you, they are going to be getting a lot of attention, and I pick up on a huge glow up after something rough. So but out of that, 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands, and Justice.
Yes.
You're going to be getting some good things.
Yes. And so is Virgo. So, I am biased when it comes to my Virgos, and my Virgos love me because I keep track. All right. Especially the Virgo risings, but it's Virgo sun, moon, rising, right? It doesn't matter with tarot.
Yeah, Virgo rising myself. I'm right there. I'm ready for the Gemini wins, the Virgo rising wins, and the Cancer Venus wins. Now we got a little ways to get to Aquarius, but I'm making 2024 my biatch.
And the thing is with Virgo risings, especially, the Jupiter is going direct. Jupiter is going to be in our 10th house of reputation and career. And so if you're a Virgo, it doesn't matter Virgo, right? You're just Virgo energy in this. And if you're doing something in the public eye, or if you're doing something in your career, you're trying to advance in your career, and you're trying to get more, financial security and things like that, your career is going to really have a glow up this year, really a big one. And it's like, I've seen it across the board with astrologers just really talking about that big time for Virgo risings. Well, I want to say Virgo, all Virgos, they say Virgo sun and risings. So it's going through. Jupiter is the biggest planet of luck, abundance, even and it's just expansion. And so it's in our 10th house.
So let me do my wiggle dance.
All right, let's see Virgos for this year. What else do I get about my Virgos? What messages do I have for my Virgos? Yes, Virgo North Node, take it. Yes, 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 yes. All right, Spirit of Swords. All right, so you've got the Page of Swords here, so that's right out the gate. Good news coming in for you. We're moving out of the retrograde Mercury, right? So if you've been waiting on news, if you've been waiting on any kind of email, text, anything like that, or some waiting on a promotion, waiting on where's this going, what's happening? Well, it's coming in. You've got good news coming in with the Page of Swords. So mental clarity 2024, you're going to have a lot of more clarity of your purpose, where you're going, what's going on. It seems like a lot about communication this year, and just being more clear in your thoughts in this year in your goals. All right, we have the Strength card here. So standing in your power, your willpower, your strength to move forward. So you've been hanging on, Virgos. You've been hanging on for a while, and trying to keep it together. And this your power, your strength is leading you into 2024, which is, I believe wholeheartedly, it's going to change for you. You're going to see how strong your perseverance has paid off. And this isn't any area of your life. Just because I was being the big glow up about the career, this is about your inner strength, even with regarding how you've held yourself together, how you've maintained through all the ups and downs, and you've just kept. Virgo's one of those signs where you don't know always what's going on in their inner world. They have a stoic face. They can walk and keep going, and you don't know how overwhelmed they are, or how much anxiety is really going on within them. All right, so this is where you're going to have a lot of clarity now. Some of that anxiety is going to be out the door this year. It's going to be a calmer year for you. We have the Two of Pentacles. All right, so making a lot of plans this year, making a lot of plans right out the gate. Right, making a lot of plans now, getting things set in stone now, because what you're doing now is just the gate. It's set in the stones so you're more stable for what's coming in for you later. So you're working towards something. You're making plans. You're maybe connecting with somebody. There's a lot about relationships for my Virgos this year too. It's going to be about making solid plans with somebody, talking about the future with somebody. All right, so it's not going to be just dilly-dallying around with people who don't know what they want. You're going to be connecting with people who are a lot more clear. They know exactly their intentions are clear. You're really getting to know people, whether it's business, friendship, love relationships this year. You've got the Two of Pentacles. You already walked through the Ace of Pentacles, which is a fresh start, right? So there's an energy here of a wise investment. So you're making the right choices. So even if this is a fresh start in love, you're at the planning stages. You're not just talking about what you like, what's your favorite color and stuff like that. You're talking about, what do you want in your future? What do you want in relationships? Where is this going to go? All right, so it's your type of energy you like, practical stuff. All right, I want to connect with people who are on the same page as me. And you've got the Star card. All right, so I could stop right there. The Star card just came up. You're the star this year of your own show. This is the card of fame, being in the spotlight. This is a card of being beautiful. Maybe a lot of you really fixing yourself up this year, really standing up, and like I said earlier, you gotta look the part, right? To be successful, you gotta be successful. So this year, it seems like you're in the spotlight and you are the star of your show. You're coming into alignment with the Star card. Your wishes are being granted this year. This is when I'm talking about manifesting, your instant manifestation card. This is where you snap your finger and something happens, because you're in alignment and you're not letting fears or doubts or overthinking get the best of you this year. You're going to start being in the flow. You're flowing downhill, not going up against the current. All right. The Star card is saying, like, you're feeling so good this year that this is how you manifest, and we get lost. We think that we have to learn how to do it. We do it. We do it all the time. And when you're in the flow, when you want something, your spirit wants something, it's because it's yours and you're meant to have it. It's going to happen instantly for you. So you've got magic around you. Do not lose faith in what it is you desire. This is my North Node card. So again, it's funny because somebody said Virgo North Node. Right? Tap into that. This is being in alignment with your true soul's purpose this year. With the Page of Swords coming out, it's showing you that you're becoming so clear. Like, I don't want you're not letting, Virgos, can, especially with relationships, look at everything and want everything perfect right out the gate, right? And this is where you just got to kind of trust and know that you're in alignment, and you're just going to have to go with the flow. You're attracting in. Don't lose faith in what it is you want, because you're going to get those relationships. You're going to attract them in. And don't be too perfectionist about how things have to show up for you this year. Just trust that you're following your North Node, and that people are showing up for you for the right reasons, right? And don't overanalyze. But you've got the Star card and you've got the Strength card showing up for you. So you've got wishes being granted this year. Finally seeing finally feeling good, feeling like you're getting the attention that you want. I also have the Hanged Man card here for you for advice. All right. And that's kind of where I was feeling myself getting pulled for you guys, being a Virgo rising. This is where you've got to change your perspective on relationships. This is going to be a big year for relationships with you. All right. So this is going to be about letting go of old perspectives, letting go of what you think a relationship should look like. I was watching somebody last night talking about Virgos this year, about relationships again. And it is that perfectionist thing. You know, we make a list and we want things to be 100%, but we do that to protect ourselves too. All right. And we're not allowing in what possibilities could be coming from a new person coming into your life, a new relationship coming into your life. You can't have every dotted, every I dotted and every T crossed right out the gate, right? You've got to allow flexibility here with that Two of Pentacles. You've got to adapt to the new things coming into your life. The waiting period's over. Your time is here with the Star card showing up. All right. So the Hanged Man is telling you to let go of any narrow-mindedness, any old way of thinking, and look at things from a different perspective and allow this change to happen. All right. So you're coming out of being in limbo and you're moving into a new phase, which could be uncomfortable at first. But the Two of Pentacles is saying, keep one foot on the ground. You've got this. This is going to be a year of balance and a lot. You may have a lot on your plate this year when it comes to relationships and other areas of your life. And you're going to have to figure out how to make it work. And if there's one sign that can do that, it's a Virgo rising. All right. So that's what I've got for my Virgos, the Star card. Hey.
It's amazing. I've got a lot of the same cards. I start out with the Hanged Man here. So something's been stagnant, and I get the feeling the Virgos are seeing things from a different perspective, but some situation has kind of been hung in limbo for a while. Then you go to the Six of Swords. It's obviously moving on to calmer waters to the Empress. I think you're taking on the Empress energy, male or female, doesn't matter. And then you get the Magician. There you are. Gemini, Virgo energy. With that Empress card, you've got, what is it? Libra, Taurus, and for me, Virgo again. So you're standing in your power, and it's because you're seeing something from a different perspective, and you're taking an entire situation to a calmer state of waters. The Knight of Cups there, and the Page of Pentacles. There's something coming in love-wise that has, it could be somebody you work with. It could be somebody that you've got some kind of financial dealing with them. It could be somebody you've got a new contract with. It could be somebody that you work with. You're manifesting this, and in 2024, it's going to be coming in. Either someone's making you an offer or you're making them an offer, because with the Page of Pentacles, again, it just reeks of, this is somebody that you work with. It's going to take a little divine timing. It could be somebody at a distance from you. But it is a Two of Cups. I mean, soulmate, soul bond, loving union of some kind, and apparently this has been building up for some time. Then you got underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, and the Emperor. So now you've got the Emperor and Empress on the board. This energy is wish fulfillment. It is healing. It's going to take a little divine timing, and it has a lot to do with karma. Apparently you've had to have your heart broken a couple of times in order to really understand what it takes to be in that Two of Cups relationship. And it's so so often we hear about being broken open. And you have to go through those heartbreaks in order to really understand and be empathetic and be kind and be loving. But you do get broken open, and as you heal, that's where that's where the love is. And apparently, here it is. You have now seen things from a different perspective. You're moving to calmer waters, becoming the Empress, and manifesting whatever this offer is. But that offer, even though it might take some divine timing with the Temperance card there, it is a Two of Cups. And then you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, and the Emperor. You're covered up in a major arcana, the Hangman, Empress, the Magician, Temperance, the Emperor, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Wow, Virgo, this is going to be a huge, huge year. This is a major, major milestone, a major change. You are going to be glowing up, blowing up, and it's bringing in this amazing love offer. You could be dealing with a Pisces or any of the water signs. Again, Libra, Taurus, or Virgo, Gemini, Virgo with the Magician there. All of your water signs, Sagittarius for Temperance. You got the Wheel of Fortune. It's all of your fixed signs. And then the Star card, Aquarius, Emperor, Aries. The fact that you have Emperor and Empress on the board, whoever this is coming in for you. This is somebody who's been through it. This is somebody who's leveled up and earned their crown. And it's apparently wish fulfillment. You're going to absolutely love this, and it's because you have changed your mind. You've changed your view on something. It's taken time to get here, but when it does come in, wow. It's I mean, it's not just the spiciness or the hotness. This is everything. This is the divine one. And you've manifested this, Virgo. You have manifested this love offer, and it could very well come. It could be, again, somebody you work with, but it's somebody that you're familiar with, and it's just taking time, divine timing, and it takes patience. I myself, as a Gemini, I can't stand that word. I can't stand patience. It's time to go. It's half past a monkey's ass. Let's move it. Let's move it. Let's go. Um, but it might be taking time, but in 2024, when it comes in, you're going to know this is wish fulfillment. It is the Wheel of Fortune spinning in your favor. It is everything. It is the Emperor and the Empress and a Two of Cups scenario. Just the fact that you've got those three cards on the board. Wow. You're about to hit. You're about to find the one, the forever one. And it could be somebody that you already know, being that it's taking divine timing. So just be on the lookout for it. Try to see things from a different perspective, and that is going to be your key. Changing your perception about something is going to be your key to manifesting and bringing this in. But it looks amazing. I mean, and it is huge because it's, like I said, I've only got, 11 cards out here, and 7 of them, yeah, yeah, 7 of them are major arcana. Wow.
Yeah,
It's big,
it is.
but and with it being healing and wish fulfillment, I don't even want to guess at whatever kink or fetish you've got going on in your mind, but whatever it is, you're about to get it.
Yeah, I think that was so awesome. Like you really had us mesmerized with that one. Because it's true. Like I know it sounds like you know, but I mean I've been doing the research too, and like Virgos have been dealing with a lot of relationship stuff over, several years. And so there's a lot of fear and anxiety in moving forward. So there's a lot of change in perspectives, and Virgos, have high expectations, and that's a problem that we all do. And we'll start to create expectations that nobody can meet, even ourselves. And we do this when we're analyzing. It's changing that perspective, because this is going to be a year of building solid foundations, even with people, not just love relationships. It's with people, and it's about taking that chip off our shoulders, and not being such OCD in our lives, and relaxing a little bit, and allowing people to just come in and show us what they really got, without us already planning on everything, already being like, it's
Ex-
like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly. I mean, starting out with the Hanged Man, that it's something that's been stagnant for a while, but that energy is about to change. And I'm telling you, as soon as they see things from a different perspective, and I mean, I'm guilty. I'll claim it as well. We've got to be able to take everything into account and just say, well, okay, what is actually here, what's around. Let's take the rose-colored glasses off of the tinted glasses. But I'm not, because I'm sensitive. Just stop it, Frankie. Stop fussing at me. But seeing things from a different perspective is exactly what's going to take Virgos into. There's either something already around them that
Yeah,
they need to see in a different way, or there's something coming in. But it's a matter of the Virgo changing and looking, really taking a look at what's around them, and understanding that not everything is as it is. It's almost like the Matrix. You when you wake up and you finally see what's actually around you, all of a sudden things change,
yeah.
and there's the one. It's right there. It's next to them.
It's like it's something. Virgos are detail oriented, so Virgos can hone in on every little detail right out the gate. And so it's about coming back out, because I've noticed, even with art, like I can get too close in, but as soon as I take a step back and look out, I can see this beautiful picture, this beautiful design. Whereas with art, if I get too hyper focused, I'm like on one spot and I forget about the whole damn canvas. You
So
know
we
what I mean?
also have to realize that, with you and I both being Virgo risings, yeah, we come on, we've got to admit we might be just a wee bit stubborn every now and then.
Totally, because it's like we can see every little thing, and it's like and it's a very stubborn energy, and it's like it's very rigid. It's really
Right.
rigid. It's like it makes us like we got to loosen up when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Well,
So,
yeah, hey, Frankie, I'm telling you, a couple of body shots off those Chippendales and you'll be right as rain.
well,
Go for it, boss lady.
That's when the Virgo comes out and the party gets started. All right. All right, Libra. Let me put Libra. Let me get the timestamp. So Libras are gonna have a good year too. I know it. I have a really good Libra friend, so I know these things. All right, I don't just say that about everything, even though I always try to stay positive. Um, 30. I mean 40. Sorry. All right, Libra. We are looking at we are looking at 2024. I am going to do the general of the year, the energies, what to expect. And JoJo is going to bring in a little bit deeper of the spice, the love for you. So let's go. What's this year look like for my Libras? My Libras. All right, chance. You got the chance card. You got the Wheel of Fortune card. So the wheel in the sky's turning for you. I always think of Cindy when I think of that. That was one of my old collaborations. The chance card. You got to take your chances this year. It's like you're being redirected as we go into 2024. So a lot of things happened last year. You've gone through a lot of shifts. And now it's like you're kind of been sitting in limbo too. Maybe like you're changing your the way you think, what you believe, what you want. And so this is going to be a year where I think Libras actually commit to some things, or decide to just jump all in and see where something goes. It seems like maybe you're in a better spot this year than last year about finding balance within yourself and being able to make decisions that are for you, that are going to be really, really good for you now. This is the card of luck, destiny. Destiny's calling you. So it is showing you that your overall energy for 2024. When I look at the Wheel of Fortune, I think the universe is changing the dial and is kind of putting us on our path to where we're supposed to be. And so this is with money, luck with money coming in. This is going to be an influence over you. And so you're going to see positive change. But remember, the Wheel of Fortune can also say, if you're not willing to roll with it or take a chance, the Wheel of Fortune can say you could be holding yourself back from the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You could be keeping yourself stuck, right? Afraid to move, afraid to travel, afraid to go for something. Overthinking things, right? You are an air sign too, so maybe overthinking things. This is about letting go of the past and letting go of karmic ties, letting go of karmic patterns, karmic situations, and seeing and where this new path is going to take you, and also letting go a little bit too, as we move into 2024. You've got the High Priestess card for you too, so this is really being in tune this year with your intuition. So, and it's also heightened spirituality. And for those of you, you come to my channel, I tap into that kind of stuff. This could be a year of really becoming more spiritual and more in tune with your beliefs too, and trusting in your own knowing, right? Just really trusting in your own inner guidance. The High Priestess is also, for those of you who are single, it's a very attractive energy. It's divine feminine. So you're in this place of, being very attractive. So to me, the Magician and the High Priestess are like, you're attracting in exactly what it is that you truly desire, and you're in your feminine energy. So this is going to be about you having some sort of being very sensual this year. Maybe things are, you're attracted to more beauty, and you're attracted to more of your feminine side this year. So you're in your romantic side, your romance, and so you're attracting that into your life this year as well. There could be a lot of admirers around you too with that card. It always, in the love readings, it shows me a secret admirer. You may have some that you don't even know. They could be coming to light. There could be some things that you don't know. It's also a card to remind yourself not to deceive yourself with that Wheel of Fortune because of any karmic ties or karmic patterns or old beliefs, not to hold yourself back. I have the Six of Cups, so this year could be about turning over a new leaf when it comes to love. There could be, obviously the Six of Cups can show past returning. This year could be a very nostalgic year. You may find yourself reminiscing about past people, past lives. You may find yourself looking at old photos and looking at love, but it might be helping you look at and remind yourself of what it is you used to love about love, and what it is you used to love about the relationships you used to have. Instead of wanting them back, it's more about what were the good things that I loved about that relationship that I want to bring into my new relationship. Because you could be meeting a soulmate this year with the Six of Cups, love coming into balance with that Six of Cups. And it's about, what do I want to take my good memories from the past, instead of focusing on the bad shit. I want to take the good stuff and I want to bring it alive again in a new relationship. So the Six of Cups can be, reminiscing with a past person. Obviously, that's the energy of that card. But it also could be making new memories with somebody new this year, and bringing back what makes you feel good in relationships. What is it that you love? And so you might be making a scrapbook this year of your first date, your first part. You guys are going on vacation together, so you're making new memories this year with connections. And this is also, remember, the Six of Cups to me is about starting a relationship and not putting any expectations on one another. It's like, I always think of when we were kids and hey, you want to play together, and we'd go play, but I didn't tell them by the end of the day I expect to have all these things done and I want to accomplish all these things in order for us to stay friends. We didn't do that. Nowadays, when we meet somebody, we put these expectations on them. We want them to accomplish certain things, or else it's not going to work out. And this Six of Cups is reminding us to be playful with one another and see each other as souls, and we're mates, right? And we're just having fun, having a good time, and creating some awesome memories. So I do see that's a strong potential for you this year. You've got the card of Hanged Man as well too. So this is going to be also about you taking pauses, taking steps back when things aren't, when you feel like the wheel of fortune is coming in for you this year and you have to take these chances. It's about letting go and changing your perspective of people, places, things, what you expect. Again, it's about releasing those expectations of things too. Yeah, it can be about kids too. I mean, these cards, guys, tarot can be about so many different things. When you get a message from a card that comes through, it could be a message that you need to know for yourself, right? So if it means kids to you, maybe this year is about you having kids or making memories with kids or doing things with kids. But the Hanged Man card always reminds me to know that some things may not happen when you expect them to. So if you feel like some things are in limbo, it means that there's other things happening. Not everything, that's where the expectations come in. You got to allow things to unfold and kind of, take a step back. It reminds me too, when I'm up against a decision with the Wheel of Fortune. All right, I feel like I have this unexpected opportunity coming in, right? I need to take a step back, and I need to not cut something off. I need to see why the universe is bringing me this opportunity this year. All right, not get scared right away and not try to keep yourself in your, back and forth, back and forth. What do I do? This is about taking a chance and really, really letting go. The Hanged Man is about surrendering. So this year is going to be about you surrendering to certain patterns and habits and ways you want things. And it's about just surrendering and trusting the divine to take you into this new course, into this new way. All right. You have the Spirit of Cups. So we have love messages this year. We have really opening up emotionally, a lot of emotional communication with the people in your life. So you may be feeling like with the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups that you're coming into alignment with people who really do care about you, people who really are listening to you and hearing you, not just hearing you, listening to you as well. So they're really taking it in, and you're really connecting with people on an emotional level, which a lot of people look at Libra and they're like, it's funny because you get pinned the Queen of Swords, right? Oh, cold hearted, blah, blah, blah. Libras are some of the most emotional signs I've ever met. And this is about you being able to be open and other people receiving it from you, and you receiving reciprocity, right? Did I say that word right? We're still in retrograde, from other people when it comes to emotional bonding. So it's not going to be like you're pouring your heart out and then somebody's not hearing you. This year is a lot of turning over a new leaf, a new beginning, and building strong connections based on emotional maturity, based on emotional people being available for you emotionally. And so you have a balance when it comes to relationships finally, right? Maybe the last year or two or three, you feel like you've been pouring your heart out and nobody is comforting you. You don't feel like the people you meet are available. Well, it seems like this year's changing for you, right? Could be younger people coming into your life. Remember that age is just a number. It might be younger people coming into your life that are here to remind you, the Six of Cups, the past, bringing in that more youthful side of you that says, hey, remember when you used to have crushes and what did it feel like? Not obsessions, crushes, curiosity, love. So Libra, you've got a great energy around you when it comes to love this year, and expect unexpected luck, money, fortune, your life changing with the Wheel of Fortune. Anything can happen with the Wheel of Fortune. The universe is going to bring in something unexpected because it wants to put you in alignment on the path with where you should be going. All right, go ahead, Jojo.
Yes, ma'am. Well, apparently Libras have dealt with something that was pretty painful. You start out with the Sun in reverse and the Knight of Wands. You could have been dealing with a Leo, but something really, really tagged you in a hard, hard way as you go from that to the Ten of Swords. And you had to make some serious decisions about this with the Two of Wands. It this was whatever that was painful. And so you're coming into 2024 kind of licking your wounds, holding back a little bit, but it does get better. You're holding back, you're saving your money with the Four of Pentacles, and with the Star card, you are healing and moving on to your wish fulfillment. And you get the Six of Cups right after that. This can be about somebody from the past. You might have somebody else from your past coming in, or you're just making new friends and meeting new people. but you are calling judgment on something that really, really hurts you. Again, Knight of Wands and the Sun in the reverse. It was supposed to be big. It was supposed to be beautiful, and it turned out to be a player and somebody that really, really broke your heart, stabbed you in the back. So you are healing. You're moving forward, and you're going to be meeting other people or new people, or you could have somebody else from your past coming in, because I don't think it's that person. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got the Ace of Swords, the Lovers, and the King of Cups. You're going to be getting the truth about something this year, or either that, or you're going to basically figure out the truth, find out the truth, speak the truth, or someone's going to be speaking the truth to you. But the Lovers, you know, the Lovers used to be called the Choice back in the day, but with this particular version of the Lovers coming out, the choice has been made. Woo! Um, it's yeah. You are going to find somebody that is your lover, somebody that is your King of Cups. This person that's coming in is someone that absolutely loves you and really has a lot of passion for you. That's why I think it might be somebody else from the past, from whatever it was you just went through with the Sun in reverse and the Knight of Wands. Somebody really, really did a number on things. I mean, and the only good thing about the Ten of Swords is the fact that that's it. There are no more swords in this situation, and it's taking you holding back Two of Wands. The Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. The Two of Wands is balancing things out and figuring out what ships you actually want to come in. And so after this extreme hurt that you've been through, you have had to make some real serious choices about yourself, about what it is that you want coming in. And that's why it's so good to see the Star card there, because you are healing. You are, you know, getting your wish fulfillment and figuring out what your wish fulfillment actually looks like. I mean, knowledge is power, and knowing is half the battle, right? I hate to take it from old school Saturday morning cartoon breaks, but that's where it's coming from, because there's something else. And again, this could be somebody else from your past, or I mean, it might be a new friend. I don't know. With the Six of Cups there, it's something equal and reciprocal, but it very well could be somebody that you already know. And you're calling judgment on this situation. And, there you are. You're standing quite proud and tall right in the middle. I mean, your major arcana popping out, one of your major arcana popping out, right in this. I mean, that's a card of what? Scorpio and Libra. And you're healing. You're figuring out that there is love around you. Whatever this was, you were kind of blinded by illusion, and it's that part's over, and you've had to really look at yourself to decide what it is that you want. I think the moment that you figure that out, there it is. It's like it's the quintessential what was it? The I Love Josh moment. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's just like bam, there it is. And you figure out the truth with the Ace of Swords and the Lovers and the King of Cups. You realize that there's love right there. So you're getting the truth about some situation, and it's around you, and it is powerful. There's somebody that has a ton of love for you, and they are right there. And that's probably the most healing thing. And the thing is, you don't seem to have realized this until you really look at what you've got going on and what you've been through, especially with that Ten of Swords. And you're making a decision about what your happiness is, what your wish fulfillment is, because you're making that choice and deciding that is what is healing, because you're finally admitting to yourself, no, I don't want this crap. I want this. No, I don't want, just regular corn flakes. I want frosted flakes. And by God, as soon as you decide you want frosted flakes, there they are, and somebody's willing to put them, eat them with you, and apparently have other uses for heavy cream. Whoever this is going to enjoy food, and a lot of it. There's something about food in this. This person either wants, let's just say they're going to use food in very, very adventurous ways. But there's somebody that has a lot of love for you. And there's, oh, the reason cereal came up is because of the cream. There's going to be cream, Frankie. There's going to be food. You're going to be a need for plastic in the bedroom, or either that or something. That food is going to be a big part of your connection with this person. Either they cook or whatever. But from what you went through, after you decide, you may be in this process now, just as we're going into 2024, or it might be coming up for you. But after what you've been through, that is the Ten of Swords. Again, Ten of Swords means it's over. There are no more swords. So as soon as you take a serious look at that and decide what it is you want, you realize that whatever it is you want is right there. I mean, you have this Ace of Swords moment where bam, the truth just hits you, and it's right in front of you, especially with the Lovers and the King of Cups there. Somebody has got a ton of emotion for you, and your wish fulfillment is on its way. You're about to have a great 2024, and don't worry about the holiday weight, because you're going to be snacking it up with somebody.
I want to add that, because I'm looking at some of the comments, and like the Libras in my life, my mom's a Libra, and one of my really good friends is Libra, and very, very, it's Venusian. So food is a big thing. They cook, they host. So that's kind of like what I was saying about the feminine energy. It's like whether you're male or female, it's almost like those qualities of you are going to attract in the partnerships and the relationships that people love about you. So you're on fire with that.
This year, just make sure that you've got access to a good tub or a stream or a lake, because somebody's going to be getting sticky with food. The images that I'm looking at, somebody going to need a hose.
And the other comment I was going to say is, like, there was a Libra in here, male, saying that, Libras don't wait. That's not true. I don't believe that to be true. I believe Libras are always looking for a balance in relationships, and sometimes they'll stay on too long because they can see where another partner is out of balance, and they're trying to find balance in the relationship. And what I feel like is when a Libra is in 100% balance with themselves, they can bring balance to the relationships in there. They know how to do that with other people. So they have a way of finding a balance to where, how long should I wait, or is this because I've had many Libras that will balance themselves out with me, and they might go away for a little bit, they'll come back, but they always want to find a balance in every relationships they're in.
Right. I think it's a general quality of air signs, overall, that you got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, that they're all they're all deemed as impatient because they're air signs, and air signs, go fast. It's true. Gemini, I have a little issue with patience, and I'm sure all the other air signs do. I think everybody does to a certain degree, but with the air signs, especially Gemini and Libra, they do have that duality. Libras are all about balance. They're all about, the left and the right, the yin and the yang. And Gemini's had that duality, so you can see sort of both sides of the situation. And I think Gemini and Libras do share that, is that they do want things to be fair. And with what I'm getting here, it's like something has been off kilter, something's really hurt, and taking a serious look at that and doing the work to balance those scales for Libra is exactly what makes them just boom, and all of a sudden whatever changes for the good, and it's apparently going to be sticky.
Yeah, that was And now's a good time for, Libras and Geminis, because that's who I attract a lot into my life socially. And it is like this ability, they are misunderstood. It took me a little bit to understand the Libra balance energy too. And it's just actually it's a great quality. And it is misunderstood. It's definitely misunderstood.
You attract Libra and Geminis into your life. Lucky girl.
Yeah.
Lucky girl.
Well, my bestest girlfriends have always been Libras. My mom, like I said, my mom's a Libra, and Geminis are like, it's like I'm the queen bee, and there's all these bees around me, and they're all Geminis. It's like that's just the way. My friends, dads, coworkers, bosses, you name it, Gemini, 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 Gemini. Just never dated it. I've never dated a Gemini. I've never dated.
Careful. Just be careful what you wish for. I mean, I'm gonna tell you this, Frankie. I'm a little biased about Geminis, so I'm telling you, double your pleasure, Gemini, baby.
Double your pleasure. All right. Let's get them off the Gemini. 158. 58 for we're going on Scorpio now. You better give us something good for Scorpio. That's all I have to say. Because you guys know I have 5 placements Scorpio. I want to hear something good for us. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever placement, find your Scorpio. You need Scorpio. You need Scorpio in your life. So Scorpio, let's see this year for you. Let's see this year for you. We know it's going to be good. We know it's going to be good. It has to be. Ooh, the 8 of Wands just flew out. Aries had this too. So this Aries was the only sign that I think I got this with. And obviously ruled by Mars and moving fast. So things are going to start picking up pace for you. So I just feel like whatever you're focused on, wherever you're throwing your darts, it's going to land on the spot. You're going to hit the target, right? So there's a lot of passion, a lot of excitement, a lot of communication coming in, maybe some travel. I always have to throw travel in there because I love to travel. But it does seem like a lot of excitement, passion coming in for you, and no longer waiting, like things moving fast. So this is, accelerated motion. So if this is the overall energy for your 2024, you've got your foot on the pedal and it's going faster. So the year is not going to feel as stagnant as 2023. Whereas for many people, it felt like you had your foot on the gas, but you weren't going anywhere. And you were applying, you were working, and you were, like you're trying in relationships or whatever, and you really doing a lot of work, even me with my meditation every freaking day. But it was like, not feeling like you were manifesting or getting anything into your life, or things weren't moving. But that work's not going undone. It was just, there was a lot of things that had to play out. And this year you're going to see, it's very exciting with those energies here. And look at this, a lot of potential. You have the Fool card here at the bottom of the deck. I know I don't have my other camera, so you really can't see, but seeing the Fool card, all right, you're just up and going. This is the Fool to me is, I'm only taking what I need, what can fit in my car, and I'm going on this road trip. I'm out of here. And, that doesn't mean that's just what you're going to do, but it does mean that things are moving fast for you, so you can only take what you need. All right. So there's going to be no time for boredom or finding other things to do, or latching onto people that don't serve you. This is about the Fool card, taking a leap of faith and jumping in. There's going to be some new exciting news coming in for you. New exciting. The 8 of Wands for me in my love readings is a lot of texting, communication, back and forth, flirting, meeting people, all kinds of things that whatever it is you have your eye on, it's going to be moving for you. So you can't kind of dilly-dally with past stuff anymore. The Fool card says, take your experiences, take the knowledge, put them in your file box. Scorpio, we put them in our file box, but we just take it out when we need it. So those are tools that we use when we need them as we go, right? Things are going to move too fast for us to let worry or anxiety hold us back. You have the Universe card. You have the World card here. So you are moving towards major accomplishments this year. All right. So the World card is feeling accomplished. It's feeling like something that you've been working on. So whether there are major milestones in our life, whether it's movement, marriage, your job, your career, whether it's being, making that team or whatever, that you're trying to get on, getting into that school you want to get into. This is the card of the world card is completion. A chapter is closing and one is opening. So you're reaching the top of your game in something. And so this could be already what's happening, but this year could be just major accomplishments in some areas of your life that you have been working really hard on. And finally you're reaching the top. That doesn't mean that it's an ending. It doesn't mean that it's totally completed, but it means that you finally are getting to the finish line. And now you're going to be like, what's next? What's next for me? All right. So things are picking up pace. This is going to be a year of a new chapter beginning for you. So the world card is saying the next chapter of your life for some of you. If you've been going through a divorce, if you've been changing jobs or thinking about changing your lifestyle altogether, right? This is going to be a year where you are beginning the new chapter of whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest into your life. So it's the next chapter. You're coming out of a lot of stuck energies. I have the Three of Pentacles. Plan on a lot of collaborations this year. Plan on meeting people on the same page as you. Plan on getting helping hands from other people. Resources are going to be there for you. So you might be pulling resources with other people. All right. So the Three of Pentacles is working together, working as a team. So this could be in a relationship. You're deciding to move in with somebody. You're deciding to team up with somebody. You're working on a partnership with somebody. When it comes to business, you're deciding to come together, and maybe up to this point you're like, oh, I don't have enough, I don't know what to do next. Well, the Three of Pentacles shows other people, which is Scorpio's sign. Scorpio does better when they're with other people. It doesn't mean gold digging shit like that. It means that you do better when somebody else has something you need. Then you expand, and everybody expands. When a Scorpio's doing good, everybody's doing good, right? That's what it means. Sometimes those Scorpio needs other people's influence in order to thrive. And that's why they do better when they're in relationships. And that's why you merge with somebody, or when you choose to be in a relationship with somebody, you merge with them because you know that it has to build something bigger, right? And so the Three of Pentacles could be you finally merging with somebody, and whether that's business, whether that's love, whether that's spiritual, whatever, a new guru coming into your life, you're becoming part of a team. You're becoming part of a team, and you're able to move to the next level. All right. So the Three of Pentacles is really working. Things are working itself out for you. With the World card here and the Three of Pentacles, it does show a beginning to something new coming into your life. Might be something you totally unexpect. You're finishing a cycle and you're going into a new cycle. I have the Warrior of Wands. Look at this. This is the Knight of Wands for you. So talk about the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands. You're talking about a year of passion. You're talking about a year of creativity. You're talking about a year of excitement. You're talking about a year of ambition. And this is another thing that people kind of don't think about when they think about Scorpio. Scorpio is one of the most ambitious signs. The fixed energies too, a sustainable ambition, right? You'll work real hard to get what you want. But right now we're seeing the Knight of Wands showing that you're taking off within, and your drive and your passions are on full speed with that Eight of Wands. So you might be tapping into a lot of different things this year that are very exciting for you. And this could be a lot of dates too for some of you too, with the Knight of Wands. Somebody coming into your life that is fun, exciting, adventurous. You may be making a lot of plans to go do fun, exciting, adventurous things this year. You've got the World card, so it could be talking about world travel. You might be going to some new places, which, I'm always going to manifest that because that's me being biased, right? But we see a lot of excitement and accelerated motion, and you being very excited, and this creativity around you as well with this it's just going to add a lot of fire and flair to your life this year. So if some of you have been feeling kind of stuck, dull, bored, or feeling like you weren't going anywhere, you're getting out of that you're getting out of that little hole you built with your tire as the tire was spinning. All right. And you're finally going forward. All right. I've got the Wayfarer for you in this card, which is the Lovers. All right. So there is a strong energy here around love affairs with the Eight of Wands and the Lovers card. Also could be talking about children to passion and things like that, which has been coming up for a lot of people as well too. So you could have choices in love this year. You could be finding that you're just attracting love in easily with the Lovers card. But I do see you beginning something it could come in fast. It could come in fast for some of my Scorpios with the Eight of Wands, the Warrior of Wands, and the Lovers card. Right. But the good news is with the Lovers card and the Three of Pentacles, you're seeing that this is somebody who has the same shared goals as you. And that's what's most important. You need the passion, you need the creativity, the excitement, but you have the Three of Pentacles showing we both want the same things and we both can work together to build something here. All right. And like I said, the overall energy is the Magician card. I mean, the Fool card, which is saying the potential here is endless, but you got to take a leap of faith and jump in. So it's going to be a wonderful, happy new year, Scorpio.
Well, boss lady, you're in for good things. Yes, you are, my dear little Scorpio thermonuclear weapon of love, enlightenment, and joy. Brace yourself. Um, you've been through it. You have taken on a lot of different burdens. You've been going places, doing things with the Ten of Wands. You're exhausted. You've had a lot going on, and now it's time to trim those back, time to settle things down. You go from the Ten of Wands to the Eight of Wands, communication, action, and you're taking action. You go from there to the Hanged Man. You're changing something around, seeing something from a different perspective, and it's taking you to a different level, a more calm level of where you wanted to be, because you go from the Ten of Wands to the Eight of Wands, the Hanged Man to the Six of Wands. Scorpio, you could have a YouTube channel, you could have a TikTok, you could have, a Facebook page or an Instagram that's blowing up. But you're in the public eye somehow. Either that or you're just very popular with your friends and family. There is something that you were missing before. It was like you're taking on too much. You got to remember to have a little bit of fun there. So you're taking away some of the burdens, and there's something around you that has caused you to change. All of a sudden, there's a new vision, a new perspective. There's some kind of newness about the situation that it's like all of a sudden hitting that last little combination in the combination lock, and all of a sudden, click, bam, doors open and the stars are shining. Once they do, with that Six of Wands there, you go to the Knight of Swords. You are taking swift action, or somebody's taking swift action towards you. Knight of Swords, you've got all of your air signs there, and then you've got the Ace of Wands. Oh my. Oh my. There's more food involved in this one, so I hope you like to eat, Frankie. You're gonna, get your appetite ready. You get the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, my, oh my, it comes with a dose of windiness. There's somebody wants to shine Scorpio's little stinger. Yes, they do. And apparently they're tap dancing on Scorpio's heart too, because there's emotion that comes with it. Then after that, you get the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. You've manifested this, or somebody else has manifested it with you. But it's about learning how to set down some of the burdens and settle into something. It's almost like the way I would describe this is less is more. Simplicity. You could have a room that's really, really busy and have all these different design elements. Hey, stop. Just put the table there, put the plant there, put the lamp there, put the swing into that particular, load bearing stud. Make sure that you're hitting the load bearing stud, because you want to be safe about this. Those swings can get a lot of momentum. You don't want to go flying across the room. It's coming. But once you do that, and you've got that swing, that table, that lamp, that plant, boom, it hits perfection. And you've dropped everything else. You now see something from a different perspective, and there it comes. As soon as you get to that point, Knight of Swords, the fastest moving knight in the deck. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Magician. Somebody is literally, their safe word is abracadabra. It really, really is. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got the Four of Wands, the Fool card, and the Queen of Pentacles. So whatever this is, you're going to be taking a leap of faith with it. It is going to lead to stability. The Four of Wands is, it can be a card of marriage, but it's all about taking things to a higher level of commitment, and it's about being stable, structured, and grounded. With the Fool card, because it's stable and structured and grounded, you're willing to take a leap of faith towards this. It's sort of like, I don't want to say hedging your bets, but it's a lot like making an extremely educated guess. And you are taking a leap of faith on this, and it's leading you to prosperity. Queen of Pentacles, that's looking good, feeling good, smelling good, got, the Queen of Pentacles makes very grounded, stable, solid decisions in life, love, and money. And in this particular, let's just say you can be very happy with the outcome. The Queen of Pentacles makes head over heart decisions, or can make head over heart decisions. But since she's a queen, she's very, very loving, very kind. And with the queen status, you could be dealing, either you have children or the person you're dealing with has children, but you are taking that leap of faith because whatever this is, it just seems to fall in line. It's like all of a sudden you go from all of these different burdens and all of this stress and strife and whatever with the Eight of Wands. And this particular Eight of Wands is you're removing the wands. You're removing some of the obstacles. And there is communication about this. And as you're communicating, now you see things from a different perspective. Boom, you get to Six of Wands. You've taken away Four of the Wands. Four of the things that you had going on are no longer a thing anymore. And you are sitting at absolute perfection. That's when it all starts moving fast. Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Those are some powerful aces. Again, somebody wants to be stung by Scorpio, and they want to shine and polish the living bejesus out of the Scorpion's stinger. They do not mind the pincers or the claws or whatever. They don't care. They're right up in it. They're manifesting this. Again, the Magician, Gemini, Scorpio, or Gemini, Virgo energy. Four of Wands, the Fool, Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be sitting pretty. You're going to love this. Whatever it is, you're taking a leap of faith towards it because you know it's stable. You know it's solid. You know it's grounded. And just as you said, Frankie, Scorpios are very ambitious. Whatever this is fits perfectly into your ambition. And there's a lot of food here as well. I'm telling you, this is another thing about food. You're
saying food because that's all I've been around is food, and my brother cooks the best, and I'm gonna gain weight here.
Well, this isn't just about eating, Frankie. I wish you could see the cards that I'm looking at, because this is just, it's not so much about eating. It's let's just say there's food involved. Whatever it is you're doing, you want to make sure you've got plastic sheets. You probably want to be either on tile or hardwood floors. You definitely don't want to do this on carpeting of any kind, unless you've got some kind of steam cleaner, or because that's not a carpet activity. That, as a matter of fact, would probably be best done outside in the sun. But you probably don't want to do that outside in the sun. It depends on where you are. Do you have a nice backyard? Whatever it is, just don't do it on the damn carpet, because that's going to stain. Woo.
I'll start off with learning how to cook for somebody.
Well, but since it involves that, again, the whole reading is about taking away burdens. So it seems like you already have enough burdens on your plate. So you take some of that off. Perhaps this person knows how to cook, but it's about taking things away so that you get to your perfect little wusa zen spot. And when you get there, but it's about taking burdens away. It is. And then that's when carpet stains comes in over here. And you know, I'm telling you, there's going to be mm, somebody's been listening to Def Leppard. Uh, somebody knows exactly what happened to you know what? Never mind. I'm not even going to go there. Yeah, something is super sticky, and it's Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Magician, the Fool, Four of Wands. It's just ooey ooey good. I mean, this is another one of those it's got it's so sugary that it'll give you the diabetes. It'll give you the sugars. You're gonna need insulin after whatever this is because you're gonna love it.
I love it. Well, just to tap back into the ambition though, if you're taking a Scorpio's burdens off their back, they'll learn how to cook. They will.
Well, that's just it. Losing this, whatever this is, you end up on the overall energy. You end up at the Queen of Pentacles. So I mean, it looks really, really good because apparently it's going to affect your money in an extremely positive way as well.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be a great. I know it's gonna be a great year. It's gonna be an amazing year, and I'm not gonna stop saying that in every reading. If people
You might figure out a way to if you're doing that on a carpeted surface, you might have to figure out how to clean that carpet without actually replacing the carpet. And then because you do that, you invent a new way to clean the carpet because damn. And then you patent that process and boom, that's it. It leads to the key. It's like, oh, we can clean the carpet of those kinds of stains. Let's not talk about how that got there. Let's just say there's a stain there and we figured out how to get rid of it. And now we're going to get rich doing that because of that.
Well, I think
Congratulations.
yeah, I'm a good. I'm not even. We're just gonna because anything I say at this point, it's gonna take it in a whole different direction.
Well, I'm telling you, with all of this, you're going to be glad you've been doing aerial yoga, Frankie.
My mom's OCD when it comes to cleaning rugs, and every week she cleans her rugs. I'm like, so if there's, I'm a professional, I can clean rugs. I know how to.
Well, just for sanity's sake, you're going to want to do this on a tile hardwood floor surface. You're going to either that or get some plastic polyurethane sheeting or something. You don't want to do that over carpet.
All right. All right. No more carpet talk.
Okay. Hardwood floors only. Okay, gotcha. No problem, boss lady. All right.
All right. And that was for those Scorpios out there. I'm sure they got that. They loved that. All right. Hardwood floors.
I'll let your blushing do the talk. No comment there.
All right. Let's see. All right. We are going on. Everybody's like, all the Sages are waiting for us. 31. Sagittarius. Let's see what you're cleaning this year. All right. 2024. I know. I'm looking at the comments, right? All right, Sagittarius, your year is going to be absolutely amazing too. All right, don't get sick of me saying that. All right, I'm not going to stop saying it. Sagittarius, where are you off to? What are you leaving behind in 2023, and where are you off to? Because I'm with you with my North Node. Ace of Wands. All right, so you've got a great energy right out the door. This is like day one. Day one, tomorrow, January 1st. All right, passions, potential, communication, excitement, enthusiasm. All right, so something's sparking here for you right out the gate. So maybe maybe you know, tonight's going to be a good night for you. I look at the Ace of Wands and I'm just like, the sky's the limit here. It's like if you've been ignited, if something's been sparked in a Sagittarius, all right, you're like, ooh, all I can hear is all of you guys go, ooh, you know, it's like ready to go. You're on it. And so there's an energy of passion right away. So you may be starting something. This could be reigniting passion. And when I say reigniting passion, for those of you that get triggered, I don't want a past person. I go internal first. Somebody's reigniting passion within you. Something's reigniting passion within you, whether it's your creativity, whether it's somebody who's reminding you of something you've let fall off the table, whether it's just you didn't realize how your flame's been burnt out and now all of a sudden it's lit back up. Somebody's lighting that up within you. And this could be an idea you're having, or somebody gives you an idea. It could be reigniting passion with a new person and like, wow, I forgot what this feels like, that type of energy. It could also be, for some of you, reigniting passion in your relationships, right? Finding that spark that got you guys together in the first place. Finding that spark of why you're chasing, well, why you keep wanting to be with this person, right? And then all of a sudden something happens and you guys, you know, reignite something. So that energy can come in all different ways. And this is the overall energy for the year. So you're already out the gate starting with this. So it's like just feeling like you're finding that passion within yourself again this year. So you may have several different opportunities this year to just feel that sense of spark. Enthusiasm is the word I want. So this year is going to be a very enthusiastic year for you. Right, we have awakening. We have the judgment card. So you're making this. You're making the best of whatever you're doing now. Whatever you're doing, whatever resolutions you're making right now, you're changing the course of everything this year. This is going to be about you making your highest decisions this year, and you just waking up and judging things a little bit differently too. But you're coming from a place of what your truth is. This is I'm making decisions that are for me. I'm doing it, and if it doesn't, you know what, Sag, if it doesn't happen fast for you, I'm just going to say this collectively for my Sagittarians. All right. I see you guys in love relationships. I talk to you all the time. All right. Don't waste your time with people that can't be there as fast as you want them to be. All right. You're somebody who goes for it, jumps in, knows what you want. You can be patient, but you're very impatient. And when your impatience is lit up, it means that you're doing it's to move on. The Ace of Wands is your energy for the year. So when something doesn't spark up for you, or if it sparks and dies, you're going to have another spark just as quick. That's how Sages work. You're lucky. You get what you want. You get what you want, right? So if you're not getting what you want from somebody that won't move fast enough for you, all right, that's where you're going to get another opportunity. Right? The universe is always going to redirect you until you get to the one that you really want. All right. So this is where you're just going to have to go next, and not ponder on anything. All right. You have this magic within you and you know what you want, and the luck's around you this year, especially with Jupiter being expanded and going direct this year. That's your ruler, your ruling planet. So you're going through this like judgment where it's like you're going to make decisions really quick. And you're going to have to trust your first instincts. You're going to have to trust yourself right away. No second chances. Done, go. All right. And I know how exciting you guys like to have things. This is why I love having Sagittarius friends. I have dated a Sagittarius. I love having you in my life. When you guys make a decision to go do something, I'm going on the roller coaster with you. All right. I'm the co-pilot. I'm fine. I need a break from you guys sometimes, because even with my excitement and my ambition, I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? You can do 50 million more things in a day than I can do, but I'll do most of them with you. And sometimes I need a little bit of a break, right? This is going to be a year where if people can't get on the roller coaster with you, get off. Go on the kiddie rides. All right. It's going to be like that for my Sagittariuses. All right. You're in this great place, this great energy of making decisions and not second guessing yourself. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we're seeing also you showing up as one of the lucky signs when it comes to those of you who are very ambitious, and those of you who are focused on business, and those of you who are focused on grounding yourself in, and you're looking at your future, and you want wealth in your life, you want abundance, financial freedom, you want family, you want commitment. This is where you're going to have the glow up this year. You're going to see that financial abundance is on your plate. But this is why the Ace of Wands is saying, don't mess around with the people who can't keep up. You know what you want. You're the Queen of Pentacles. Staying grounded in, if you can't match my frequency, then when I'm not going to get there, you want to get there fast. You can jump out of the box, and you know other ways to get there. And so this is where that Sag, like, you just know, you see the bigger picture. You know. So you can't mess around with people anymore who can't get there as fast as you want to get there. Right? You may need people in your life, other earthy energies, who might need to ground you down a little bit and say, well, I can find quicker, better ways instead of, you going down unnecessary paths. But you don't want anybody definitely that's holding you back. You don't want any, you're not trying to pull anybody with you. All right. You're trying to get to your end game as quick as possible. And you're going to see an increase in your material wealth, your luxuries, doing the finer things in life, doing the things that you really want to do. You want to splurge. You have the Taurus energy here. Tauruses love the finer things in life. You love the finer things in life. You want them. So go after them, and don't mess around with people that who say they want them, but then pity potty around. All right. We have the Five of Pentacles energy here too. So we see change and struggle, insecurities. All right. And some insecurities might come up for you this year. This is about letting go of those things as well too. So this is going to be a transformative year when it comes to what some of the lack mentality that you may have. Although Sagittarius can be very go lucky, go happy, go lucky, but the happiest people, they tuck and hide some of the insecurities that they don't want to face. And if I know my Sagittarius is, you don't like to deal with mundane things. You don't like to deal with the necessary things that you have to do throughout the day. If you could skip the morning routine, you would. All right. You would prefer not to brush your teeth and do all those things. You want to get up and go. All right. Five of Pentacles is saying there are some things that you're still trying to avoid when it comes to your insecurities. And you can listen to them all day, and you can say to me all day long, I got it, I get it. Well, there's still some lurking in there that you're going to have to maybe deal with this year. So you may find yourself, even with the Jupiter expansion, that's also going to expand your beliefs, your spirituality, your spiritual growth. You may have to find yourself struggling with some of those things that you really have to let go of this year. And I've got meditation on the table for you. All right. So that's the meditation. That's looking at things from a different perspective. That is taking pauses when you need a pause, not when other people are taking pauses. That's taking a pause to deal with some of your own stuff, letting go and surrendering and trusting the process sometimes, because that's when Sagittarius will get impatient, and we're being a little bit more grounded and making practical choices. You may have to surrender a little bit and allow certain things to unfold for you, but not the ones that aren't unfolding, that are causing crisis in your energy. Those aren't the things that you need to trust the process with. You need to trust yourself first and foremost. But with the Hanged Man position, this is asking you at certain times to step back and dive a little deeper, and to look at things from a different perspective, and allow the universe to unfold for you as well this year. So that is your advice card. I do have the Warrior of Pentacles, and I have the Warrior of Wands. So you're up against the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands for you this year, which means that with practicality being grounded, money on your mind, foundation stability on your mind, and you and your high fire ambition and using your enthusiasm, sky's the limit for you this year. A lot of excitement, a lot of money and passion and abundance coming your way. All right. So we're starting off day one with the Ace of Wands. Tap into that potential. All right, Jojo.
Yeah, it's right on par with what I've got. You start out with the Six of Pentacles and the Tower. There was something in your past that was not an equal give and take. It was just something that wasn't fair, whether it wasn't reciprocal, or maybe possibly somebody was breadcrumbing you, whatever. It ended up being a Tower moment. You're done. It's one of the things I like about Sagittarius is they'll only go so far. A Sagittarius won't worry about sitting down at the peace table or trying to negotiate anything. If they feel like they've been wrong, they'll just straight up knock you out. That's, I mean, precisely why they're the centaurs holding a bow and arrow. They will shoot you in the face with a bazooka. And that, I mean, just that quick. It's one of the reasons Geminis like them, because they'll just get it done. But whatever that situation was, you're done. You go from the Six of Pentacles, the Tower, card of Scorpio, to Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from something that you once loved. The amazing thing about the Eight of Cups is that the moment you do that, the moment you take that little bit of self-care and self-love to walk away, you immediately go into the nine of Cups. Then you go from there, from the Eight of Cups. So you're leaving, you're walking away from whatever that was, or you already have. You go to the Page of Swords. This isn't spying on this one. This is going to be, the page is learning. The page is gathering information, gathering knowledge. And then you go from the Page of Swords to the Six of Swords. As soon as you start learning and finding out information, you smooth things over into calmer waters. And you're doing this by going within and checking in with your higher self. Again, you could have your own meditation practice. You might be developing meditation practice. We could be going to yoga, could be going to, a Reiki healer. My guess is it's probably yoga, especially with what I see on this particular card. But with that High Priestess there, it is about being centered. It's about knowing yourself, and you're kind of keeping this to yourself. You're getting things to calmer waters by going within, and you're keeping that to yourself. And then here we go. Knight of Cups to the Hierophant. There, as soon as you do that, now that you've found your peace, now that you've found your calm, here comes the divine counterpart. The High Priestess and the Hierophant are divine counterparts. Very spiritual divine counterparts, I might add. So whoever this is somebody that deals with rules, regulations, probably their own sense of morality, their own sense of spirituality, but it's somebody that's very structured. And with the High Priestess offering, you go for the High Priestess. The way I'm looking at this, the way I'm looking at these cards, it's you that comes to this point of being in the High Priestess position. When you get that balance, when you get that wusa, that Zen spot within you, either you're offering a cup of love or somebody's offering a cup of love to you. But the nights are all about manifesting, and bam, there it goes. You're completely done with whatever the past situation was. You've educated yourself somehow. In some different level, you've educated yourself about your own core values, your own core happiness, and as soon as you get there, there it is. There's somebody else with the same kind of core beliefs that shows up. Either you're interested in them or they're interested in you, but you two both have very similar interests. And wow, those some serious interests. I mean, there's got to be some breathing technique involved in whatever it is that y'all are interested in. Somebody needs to make sure to have a tank of oxygen around with that. Probably a couple of bottles of Gatorade too. Underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Ten of Pentacles. Whatever this is leading you. You could develop a spiritual practice with this person somehow, but it is leading you to prosperity in a big, big way. With the Chariot card there, this could be somebody at a distance or you have to travel to them, but Chariot is a card of victory. It's also a card of Cancer, but this what y'all are doing that involves breathing techniques and extra hydration and electrolytes, whatever it is that you two come up with together is leading you both to prosperity, because you go from 8 of Pentacles to the Chariot. Again, traveling, you could be traveling together. Whatever this is leading you to some severe long-term wealth. I mean, 10 of Pentacles, it's all the money. You two, with whatever breathing techniques and whatever it is that you come up with, stretch aid drinks or whatever that is, damn, uh, leads you to money somehow. It leads you together to working on this, developing this, traveling together, having, again, this could be somebody at a distance from you, but this person is structured. They have an idea. You two have very similar ideas, and you're also, because you have the same, it's like you have the same belief system. You have the same moral code. You have the same moral compass. And when you find this person, and apparently they're coming in, it leads to not only your fulfillment together, but it leads to you two building something together on a business front. So apparently not only are there sports drinks involved in it, it's going to be hard for anybody doing that to quit smoking, because they're going to need a cigarette afterwards. They really are. And the sports drink combined. But whatever it is, you two find some, I mean, you could be publishing books on tantric exercises. I mean, because that is going to take a while. I mean, there's whatever it is you're doing and doing together, it's because you have a very similar spiritual belief. And because you're doing that, it leads you to all of the money. And again, you're going to be traveling with this person. You're going to be talking to this person about the future. You're going to be building a future with this person that is going to be extremely prosperous. And it's because of this. You really took the time to leave and study, you didn't just leave somebody and then, get under someone to get over somebody else. You took the time to stop and study and figure out why you left that person. And you know exactly why you left them, or that situation, whatever it was that caused the tower. Because you figured this out, that's what gets you to a calmer state. That's what gets you to calmer waters, and that's where your high priestess title comes from. And then that starts. Whoever, you need to get a Costco membership and go to Costco and buy your Gatorade or your Powerade or whatever. You need to get it there, because you're going to need a lot of it. So your sports drinks and whatever it is you two do together, it's something about your spirituality. It has something to do with you two coming together in a loving, passionate way, but it has a lot to do with your rules, your self fortitude, there's something about you two having similar beliefs and a similar idea of personal happiness, personal conviction. It's about, personal power. being empowered, being spiritual, being divine unto yourself and going within yourself. There's something about both of you doing that and you two doing it together that not only requires Gatorade and a ton of it, but there's something about that that you two are going to be working on together, traveling around with, and you're going to be making all the money, all of it, all of the money. Like there's not going to be any money left for anybody else because you're going to have it all. You're going to be traveling with this person. You're probably going to have to travel to this person, or they're going to have to travel to you. But it's victory. I mean, it's everything. And a bag of chips. And a couple of bottles of Gatorade. I would get a towel around 2. Keep a couple of towels. You're going to need them. It's this is very, very spiritual. So that's what I got for you.
I love it. Oh, JoJo tapping in.
Gatorade. You're going to need Gatorade and a ton of it. You're
No,
going to be sweating.
no, I'm just loving. I'm loving your reads. I love your reads. I think everybody here loves it. The
Thank you, boss lady.
Yeah. I wanted to say about the Gemini and the Sagittarius real quick. It's like being, I like that combination too. And I think that's where I was trying to go with, Sagittarius not holding themselves back with people that don't appreciate that part of Sag, because being the South Node and North Node and me and Gemini and Sag, that's my life. That's, being in all that Gemini placement. I need that Sag energy because that's how they are. And I watch them on my channel, like, hold, get die out and hold out with people who aren't appreciative of that. And I don't want to tell them to do anything but be themselves, because we need that energy. Most people need that energy. And so getting stuck with people that aren't using it wisely, or they're wasting their time,
Yeah, and it's being yourself that leads to this. I mean, it's about being yourself and about your personal beliefs, your personal dogma, if you will. And apparently, whoever the Saggies coming into, whoever's coming into their life has that sense of has the same sense of personal, I don't know, rules, dogma, convictions. It's something very sacred to both of them.
yeah.
And finding that and being open and honest about that is one of the hardest things for people to do, because you want to keep up appearances and you want to look good when you go to the party, or you want to keep up with the Joneses. Screw that. If I want to go out and wear this hat, these glasses, and a thong and stilettos, that's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm not going to choose that fashion because I can't walk in stilettos. I can't do it. Not again. Not anymore. Not after what happened. But
That's for another podcast. What happened?
Yeah, it is. It is. And that one's going to have to go on OnlyFans. If it's a podcast, that one's going to cost.
The other thing is too, I think across the board for a lot of people this year, it's going to be stepping up from superficiality. It's going to be, and that's where it kind of ties into that. It's not going to be about so much people's, appearances anymore. It's going to be about depth, and it's going to be about beliefs and where we going. And then people are going to find out that because social media has made everything about appearances and people's initial attraction, and then people thinking they're in love with chemistry, it's going to be more about the depth first, and then the power of the chemistry that comes later. And I know I'm pulling a Mama Frankie here, but I just really feel like that's where everybody's going to be pulled more now. The superficial stuff is going to be fun for a moment, but it's not going to last, and people are going to go right into seeing how much more chemistry can actually happen and be more fulfilling when you're in relationships that have emotional and spiritual depth.
Right. And you're exactly right too. It also has a lot to do with manifestation. To manifest something, you have to You have to be in that energy of actually already having it. You have to wish for it and just let it go and forget about it. And the moment that people stop worrying about that superficial stuff and they
Yes.
just go off and do their own thing, that's when everything that they were wishing for before just magically shows up.
Always. Always. That's the hardest thing to teach in manifesting, is that we're natural manifestors. And the reason why we used to manifest everything so easy before we learned the concepts is because we let it go. We just knew it was going to happen, and it happened. And now when you focus so much on manifesting something into your life, you're getting attached to it. And you're forgetting how to learn how to say, it's mine, like let it go. And then when you're not thinking about it is when it happens, when it shows up for you.
Well, then stop thinking about all those Chippendale dancers, Frankie. I mean, just let it go. Let it go, and they shall appear.
My older brother was asked to be a Chippendale one time, and he's a Marine. He's modest too. He's a Scorpio, right? But I don't know where or why he was at this place. He went with my stepfather or something like that. I think it was like some big party, but Chippendales ended up coming out, and they asked him to be a Chippendale, and I'll never let him live that up.
Well, then maybe, see, that might be, you might have a subconscious block of no. See, I can't like Chippendales now because
I've got this connection. My brother and Chippendale. All right. Look at who we're at. The birthday babies. Let me see. Let me put the timestamp in first for my Capricorns at 2:48:40. Happy birthday to my Capricorns. How has the month been for you? Hopefully we're going to turn this month. We're going to go look at 2024, and we're going to bring in some amazing stuff for you. So hopefully you guys have had the best month, though, being that it's your birthday. Everybody's asking how old my brother is now. My brother is the oldest. He's my older brother. I'm not going to give out ages. He'll get mad. All right, but we're up there. All right, but he used to look like Patrick Swayze when he was younger. All my friends used to hang out with me just to try and get to know him when he was around. And he was a Marine, and he was a baseball player. So he had it made. All right. Capricorn, happy birthday. What's this year look like for you? All right. We got the 9 of Cups coming in for you. So you have the overall energy of the 9 of Cups, right? So wish fulfillment. That's, my favorite word to say with this card. It's also about self-love. It's also about really loving yourself. And when we're in that position to really love ourselves, we call in the 10 of Cups, right? When we have full self-love, we have the happily ever after, because it's just what it is. We are in alignment with what we truly desire and what we want. And so we do see possibilities of relationship this year, a relationship with yourself, a relationship with somebody else, and going from some of you being single into being in a relationship. I also feel like the 9 of Cups is a reminder of sharing the wealth, sharing the love, sharing the abundance that's going to be around you, and also deep emotional connections and feeling fulfilled. My 9 of Cups also reminds me of indulgent. This year could be a year of you. Remember with Jupiter there too, it could be overindulgent too. Whenever I see this, I'm always the one to walk in, and the rounds are all on me, but make sure you got it covered too. So you're in this great energy of wanting to share the love, the fulfillment that that you have around you, and splurging a little bit on yourself. And if you don't feel like that, and you're like, this is saying maybe this is going to be a year where start getting out there a little bit more and be in the life of the party, splurging a little bit on yourself, taking care of yourself, and allowing, being attracted, being in that energy, and allowing other people to do the same with you, and then get the party started here with the 9 of Cups as well. So we do see an energy of wish fulfillment. We also do see the year of judgments, making judgment calls this year, making judgments based on your higher self this year, making better decisions about your truth and knowing exactly what you want. So this is going to be a very transformative year with it being the judgment card. So the things that are coming for you are going to change the course of your life, or the next few years or so. You make these decisions, these important decisions this year that are going to change your life for the the better, because you're in the judgment, you're in your honest, you're in your higher self. You know what's best for you. This is also a card to remind you, with the Nine of Cups here. Stop judging yourself. Let bygones be bygones. Stop judging people. Stop judging others. Stop comparing. Stop being like this person. I'm not good enough. You know, that kind of stuff too. You've got to know your worth this year. You got to know, you got to have a lot of self love for yourself, and don't undermine yourself, and don't choose to be with people to be safe. You know, this is about stepping up to what you really want, what you really deserve. All right. No more playing it safe this year. It's like, aim higher, aim for your truth, make decisions based on your worth, and having that much self love for yourself. You're going to see your life completely change, and you're going to get your value. You're going to get your worth, back in return. So there could be some major important decisions around relationships, around decisions this year, with the Judgment card showing up. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm also seeing you in the spotlight when it comes to your money, to your finances, your career. And remember, this is, you know, if North Node too, it's the Queen of Pentacles, making important decisions around your stability, your security, your finances, your life. All right, you want to be on top of your game. The Queen and King of Pentacles, that's you. You're at, you know, so you might be making some major important decisions this year around, home, life, business. You know, making, you know, where is it you really want to go? Maybe you've been working really hard, and this is the year that you finally make it. Right? You finally, the D-days here, the Judgments here, the days here. Who's with me and who's not with me? What is it I exactly want? What am I holding myself back from? But remember, the Nine of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles is saying you're making it big this year, because you're going to have enough to indulge, enough to spend, enough to take care of other people. You're going to be wealthy. So this is a year that marks wealth for you. We have the Seven of Swords showing up for you. So the Seven of Swords is saying there's deceit, there's lying, that can be noise in your head. Got to let go of. This is where the Judgment card comes in. This is where the awakening comes in for you. You got to stop lying to yourself about your worth. You got to stop lying to yourself about people in your life. Stop lying to yourself about the things that you think your old self, your stories. It's about clearing your head, paying attention this year. Also, make sure when I see the Seven of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles, don't let people come around you that all of a sudden want to be around you because for the wrong reasons. All right, you know what those reasons are. This is going to be about, judging wisely. Who is with you for your wealth? Who is with you because you're doing good? Who is with you because they know your worth? Right? So you're going to be cutting out people, or you're going to be realizing people, but also don't lie to yourself, because if you don't have a full-blown self-love for yourself, you may allow people into your life that do this to you, and because you don't know your worth. All right. But this year is going to be a year where you're going to be, there's going to be a lot of abundance around you, money and wealth, and you're very grounded and you're very stable, and you don't want people using you. You don't want people taking advantage of you. So, and also the Seven of Swords, you just don't want to lie to yourself about who you can attract into your life. If you're standing and you're hitting this status, and if you're reaching some sort of status, all right, you deserve somebody who's on the same playing field as you as well too. All right. So no more lying to yourself about what you deserve. And we have the Six of Wands coming in for you. So this year is going to be a year for my Capricorns of being recognized. All right. The Six of Wands for me is good news coming in around public recognition. All right. All of us that are on YouTube, all of us that are looking to be, to expand in some way, whether you're on another platform or whether you're in your own community and you're trying to get noticed in the workplace, you're trying to step up, you want to be recognized. This is a year of receiving rewards for your hard work. Remember, the Five of Wands is about determination and fighting and not giving up. They're my boxers. I'm not going to quit. Right? I'm going to go after what I want. The Six of Wands is you finally getting recognized for your hard work, your determination. All right. It's also your hard work in relationships. All right. So Six of Wands for me is finally taking a relationship and announcing to the world that you are in a relationship. This is my partner. This is, if you still do the Facebook thing, right? Your status is changing. All right. I am taken. I fought for this. I got this. And here it is. I won. All right. So, and the thing with the Six of Wands is you and your person are on the same page. You both want the same thing. So you may be you might be publicly announcing this year, I'm getting married. I'm in a I'm in a commitment. We're together in it for the long haul. You might be announcing that you are getting a raise at work. You're the CEO. You might be announcing that you finally started your channel. You might be announcing something big and getting recognized quicker than you can imagine, with the Queen of Pentacles being there. So it really is going to be a year about self-love and self-worth for you, because you have this change coming in for you, and you have to know your worth, and so that you get this recognition, because you can also hold yourself back from getting this recognition if your insecurities, or you let anything like that hold you back, your limiting beliefs, or you're lying to yourself about what you can have. All right, because this year we can't just sit around and wait for it to happen. We have to know it's going to happen, and also take inspired action, right? So that happy birthday, Capricorn. You have a very successful, victorious year with the Six of Wands showing up for you. The Judgment card is telling me wake up. All right. Wake up call. Wake up. Second chance for you. Go ahead, Jojo.
I have something very, very similar. Capricorn, happy birthday, first of all. Somebody is about to polish your devil horns. You start out with a strength in reverse card of Leo. Whatever lack of strength that there was, with the strength being in reverse, the only thing I can think, it was some kind of weakness. Maybe somebody that you at one point in time were uh, interested in, whatever. It doesn't matter. You're leaving it behind. Eight of Cups. You are walking away. And as I said earlier, the Eight of Cups, as soon as you walk away, the moment you make that act of self-love, because Eight of Cups is walking away from something that you once loved. And the moment that you do that, the moment you add your cup to that cup of love that's yours into the Eight of Cups, that immediately becomes the Nine of Cups. As you do this, you've realized the truth. Ace of Swords. You immediately come to some kind of self-realization, because the next card out is the Devil, your card. You realizing something about your own weakness, something about your own habits, addictions. There's something that you're automatically realizing about yourself, and you are taking action to change that up. Now, the Devil card is your card, and so by doing this, you are in fact standing in your power. And my, oh my, are you standing in your power? You are taking that action, and it appears that you are actually offering something to someone. You've got Knight of Swords. That is the fastest moving knight in the deck. Whatever it is you realize about your own addictions, your own ways, your own self, it's like all of a sudden the devil realizes their own devil. and you are taking action to correct that devil in your devil life. Even you are actually, polishing your horns up and sharpening them up so that you can fit a halo and sit it right on top of those two horns. You are taking actions on this. And then you had the Ace of Pentacles. The thing is, you're offering this Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles then steps in, and you're making an offer to someone, the Queen of Cups, someone that you know has an extreme amount of love for you. You know about whoever this is already. In my readings, I know Capricorn, in my readings for a while now, there's been a little saga going on. And the Capricorn has needed to step up, let go of whatever it is. There's somebody that they know is their counterpart, is their lover, whatever, and the Capricorn has needed to step up. That's been going on in my reads for a couple of months now. It appears that in 2024, you actually finally do it. I know I've wagged my finger at Capricorn a couple of times. Well, the finger wagging has apparently worked, because you're offering something to a Queen of Cups. Well, You go from the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Lovers, the Magician, and 10 of Cups. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. You could be dealing with any of the water signs. You could be any of the earth signs as well. But you're taking action about something. You're walking away from something that was a complete addiction. It was just not good for you at all. When you realize you had this self-realization, this self-truth with the ace of swords there, and you're changing yourself. You then either you're offering something or somebody's offering something to you. But again, the way this looks is that you are actually having some kind of self-realization, changing something about yourself. Has something to do with your shadow side, whether it's your habits, your beliefs, your addictions, possibly. And don't worry, I'm right there with you. I'm still fighting smoking. I'm a Capricorn North Node. I'll get there, but for right now, cigarettes taste like happy, and I have not been guilty of killing an innocent family of 6. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll get there. Cigarettes still taste like happy, though. Nicotine is a tough one. But it's something like that. It's either your fears, your shadow side, your insecurities. There's something that you have immaculate clarity on. When that happens, you do take action on this new thing. There's somebody around you that you know loves you, and you have a ton of love for them. You would then, as soon as you tackle whatever it is, you go immediately to them. You've been manifesting this, and I get the feeling they're manifesting you as well. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Male or female, doesn't matter. There's no gender in tarot. It is just energy. But for whatever reason, this person they love you, but they haven't been coming forward at all. And I have no idea why, but they're not. And you, Ace of Pentacles, are making an offer to this person that you know loved you, and you know you love them. And then underneath the bottom of the deck, the Lovers, the Magician, 10 of Cups. This is a strong soulmate, soul bond union that is being manifested. You know, the Lovers back in the day could have been the choice, but again, the card I'm looking at, there's no choice. The choice has been made. Especially if you're doing that, I don't even understand what kind of stretches you got to do to be able to do that. I don't think a swing would help either. And I'm not even certain that's legal in all 50 states. But you know, it's a modern America. I don't think anybody's going to be pressing charges. You know, what's done behind closed doors is your business, Cappy. It's your birthday, baby. You do you, boo boo. Lovers, Magician, 10 of Cups. It's everything. All the emotion that is not a single card. There's something that is kind of a glorious, triumphant, and it now is out in front of the world. It definitely involves a family. It involves letting the world know, just as Frankie said, you're changing your Facebook status for whatever this is. It's so strong and so powerful, and apparently has been there because you go immediately to it after whatever this devil is that you've decided to change. You have some sort of realization about yourself. Whatever that is, you change it. Knight of Swords there to the Ace of Pentacles. As soon as you change that, you take action and you offer this to someone else. And again, roles can be reversed, so flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates for you, and only apply what fits. But somebody's making an offer to somebody else that they know already loves them. They know this person is in the wings, is away, is not around, and it's like, nope, I wanted that one. I'm going to get that one. I've made my decision. That one is mine. It's been on layaway. I'm going to make the last payment. Somebody found a blue light special at Kmart and they put it on layaway back in, 1984. They're finally making that last payment and they're going to get whatever it is that makes them truly, truly happy. Again, especially if they're doing that. Because, wow.
Wow.
You got to know somebody before you do that. It's not safe for most people. I mean these cards over here, they describe something that goes from safe sex, safe words, safety equipment. You know what I mean? That's somebody, they need to buy a helmet. Probably some knee pads too. You know what? Let's just leave it there. That you immediately go when you figure out whatever your devil is and you get rid of that, you immediately jump on it and boom. It's right into it's like realizing you've got to go get this, and so you do. You go get it.
You got angel eyes going. I definitely need to rewind now.
Happy birthday, Cappies. Good luck with whatever this is. Go get them. Happy New Year. Happy birthday. Enjoy your cake. Whatever it is you realize about your devil, don't worry about it, baby. And you go get what's for you because you apparently already know what that is. So go get them.
Yes, go get him. Happy birthday. And I can't believe you said blue light special. I'm like, oh my God, you just totally dated us.
Listen, 51 is the new 31. I'm fine with it.
I am too. But I forgot all about that. I forgot about you. So I also wanted to say, and I apologize, but Lioness Kitty Cat, I think this would have been during Scorpio, sent a super sticker. And if anybody sees her or she's still here, like, thank you very much. I caught up in our readings. I didn't even see that go through. So if you do see her or see her on your live or whatever, just let her know that we acknowledge.
If nothing else, I'll let her know. I know Lioness Kitty Cat. That's Peaches.
Okay.
She's a Leo with a fuzzless peach.
That's it, Leo. Okay.
Yeah, we've had a lot of discussions about innuendos. We have some of the best chats in the world. So yeah.
So I've seen her lots of times. I just, and I don't know if she was still here or not. So definitely, you can. Then I'll leave it up to you to say something to her.
No, will.
All right. So let's go on. We got Aquarius at 309 through 310. We have made it to Aquarius and Pisces. Let's see this year for you guys. Let me get your title up here. Banners. Aquarius. All right. Where's my Aquarians? You guys been hanging out here for a while. I started seeing my Aquarians pop in. We got Aqua Girl Kita. All right, Saffron. Well, no, Saffron, you're not Aquarius. Let's look at me again. I'm telling you who you are. All right, no, I'm kidding. All right,
Aqua Moon.
Aqua Moon. Oh, is she an Aqua Moon?
I am.
Oh, you're an Aqua Moon. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Charlene. Let's see this year for you. I'm looking at 2024. I'm looking at the overall biggest energies, the good energies that I want y'all to walk through this doorway. And I want you to know, I'm manifesting it. I'm manifesting it for us. I know it's going to be a great year for all of us. And Aqua babies, you got this. I have been drooling over Pluto moving into Aquarius. I don't care what kind of hell it brings with it too. It can't be the hell that we just went through with Pluto and Capricorn. All right, it's going to be totally different. I have been like waiting and praying. So I'm just thinking this Pluto and Aquarius is going to show you a glimpse of what's coming in for all of us and what's coming into your life, right? You are the star Tower card. All right, you are your hopes and dreams and wishes, and this is, you're going to get a nice glimpse during this time period, even though it does go back into Pluto, I mean into Capricorn for a minute. Doesn't matter. You're going to get a nice big taste of what the next 20 years is going to look like for you. And I've got, look at this, couldn't be a more perfect card for you. It's the card of revolution in this deck, which is the Tower card, which is a big, the revolution is Aquarius. My Aquarians are rebels breaking out. You are done with it too. I hear you. You're done with it. All right. So you're moving into 2024, breaking out of breaking off of every chain you could possibly break out of. You're breaking out of all the constructs. You're breaking out of whatever is going on in your life that you just are done with. You are just stepping into 2024 in your power. And it's a fresh start for you guys, because it's almost like you might be, it's one of those things, you might pack up and go live in your car for a year. You might just do something wild and crazy just to say, I'm moving into a new life. I'm done with all this. So it could be some major breakups this year. Maybe you're already going through that. Maybe it's major job changes. Maybe it's life changes, behavioral changes, health changes. You know, you're doing something, but you're going against the grain. It's like you're going to be the ones that show us how to do it. You know, Aquarians are going to be like, this is how it's done, guys. All right, you're getting a taste of us. Here we go. So you're going to be kind of leading the pack into 2024. And it's going to be, who knows what the hell it's going to look like. We're going to have a bunch of, you know, Aquarians taking over the show, and we're all going to be called to tap into our Aquarian energy, and being eccentric, being ourselves, being authentic, and just jumping out there. So you're going to get a burst of this. And so expect that, you know, it could be unexpected. You might do something unexpected. All right. You might be saying, nah, I sit at home all day long and I haven't left this house in 50 years. You might just up the next day and say, you might blow your own house up and then make yourself move, you know, something like that. You have the Warrior of Swords here. All right, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Warrior of, the Knight of Swords. So this is time for fun, quick action, swift thinking, creativity. This is you focused. This is you determined. This is you being, you know, it's being fun, exciting. All right, quick pace, getting things moving and getting things going. So right out the gate, moving into 2024, you're so focused and your intentions are so on point that it's like you're going to go after whatever it is you want, and nobody's going to get in your way. All right, nobody's going to get in your way. I see this card and I think of like wit. I think of being on your toes with communication, the way you talk to people, the way you carry yourself, the way you're being heard, you know, making sure you're getting heard. And I see an energy of creativity too, and tapping into that side of things where you might invent things or do things that you have that are just like nobody else has seen or heard of. All right. So this could be a very strong energy for you, just taking things to the next level that I can't even express right yet because you're the Aquarian. And look at this. Here you are in your own, the Star card. You're the second sign today that got the Star card from me. All right. This is your card. All right, socializing, showing the way, building new groups. I think of the pendulum swing, right? Creating your own pendulum, getting people to follow you this year, whatever it is you want. You're the one that's focusing. You're the one that's creating the new way to go. You're the one, starting this whole revolution type thing, right? Whether it's with a little small community, it's going to build into something bigger. All right, you're showing the way. The Star card is you in alignment with your hopes and your dreams. It's friends, new friends coming into your life, new people coming into your life. It's also my instant manifestation card. So it's like you're so in alignment and you're so in tune with the communication and communicating with and setting your intentions and knowing, and then in alignment with staying focused, which is most important. You're going to be manifesting things like it's nothing this year. Wish granted, right? Your hopes and dreams coming true. So being in, it's like your North Node here too, for my Aquarian North Nodes, being in alignment with your soul's purpose this year and you're breaking out of whatever's holding you back. You've got the Aries and also Aquarian Uranus Fool card. All right. So everything I'm saying, I just feel like I'm repeating myself. I think Aquarians, where you may have been going through some mental struggles this past year, or you may have been going through some, fixed energy, going through some of this stuff, feeling stuck, feeling like maybe you have been ready to break out long before the rest of us have, and now you're finally seeing you're out, you're seeing the way. And you've got this Fool card energy, which is you being, just taking what you need and going for it. You have a fresh new beginning starting here, so this is going to be a year of new beginnings for you. So what comes to mind is new moons, and anytime there's an energy where there's a new beginning setting in, this same energy is going to come up for you. So this doesn't have to be one drastic thing in your life. This could be many things this year happening to you where you desire something, you want something, you're going to set intentions and you're going to make it happen. New beginnings, new intentions, new moons are going to be powerful for you. Things like that for this year. So there's so much potential for you to just to write your own story this year. So it's like it could be the sky. It's like a blank canvas for you. All right, it's like a complete blank canvas. All right, starting a revolution. The Justice card is showing up for you. So the Justice card is showing me life's coming into balance for you when it comes to money, divine love, success, harmony. All right, this could be a year of new commitments. This could be a year of success in your business. This could be a year of some of you getting married. This could be a year of you guys going, I might want to get married, and you've never thought about it in 50 years. This could be a year of completing soul contracts, breaking out, divorce, things like that. I know I'm not manifesting that for those of you that don't want that. I'm saying this is a year where some of you are going, I'm following my truth and I'm breaking out of it, right? You're breaking out of old contracts. This could be a year where there's settlements coming in for you. You might win money that you didn't even know from inheritances or from lotteries or from your business. You might have a big boom happen, It's like the justice will be served. Karmic cycles closing. All right, justice coming in. The law of karma works. Also, what we put out, the good stuff we put out comes back too. That's a whole nother podcast about karma. All right, but it is saying justice will be served for you this year. All right, so there could be, if you've been waiting on something for a long time, here it is. All right, it's happening for you. The advice is to maintain your balance as well too. To find harmony on the outside, you've got to find balance on the inside too. If your life is out of balance, you got to bring it into balance. So you always have to work on some sort of balance in your life. The yin and yang that you always talk about, Jojo, right? There's always got to be some sort of balance in your life. Make sure you're not putting out too much and not getting enough in return. If you're this successful and you have the Star card and the Justice card, you want to make sure that your team that you're leading is on the same page as you and nobody's holding you back. And you want to make sure that people aren't just clinging to you to take from you as well when I see these energies. Because if you're in the spotlight, I guarantee you're going to have a lot of people they're going to come to you. Any kind of spotlight you're in, if you're glowing up, people want to know what you're doing. If you're looking damn good, you're losing weight, you're getting in shape, you're doing whatever, people are going to be all around you. But you've got to be able to wean through who are the real authentic people in your life, right? And finding a balance and releasing any kind of karmic partners as well too with this Tower card. So Aquarius, I'm just as excited about Aquarian energy as you are right now, as I'm sure you can see. All right, I'm looking forward to this year, and I'm looking forward to the next 20 years with Pluto and Aquarius as well too. So, and I don't know shit about. I act like I know a lot about astrology. I do know, and I know a lot, but I'm just now getting to know even more. And I trust in all these placements. I trust in this stuff, and that's the other thing about the Star card is the faith and the trust, and you guys showing us how it's done.
As an aqua moon, hey, listen, I'm with you, boss lady. I can't help it. I'm pretty. I don't know. I don't know. I know enough about astrology just to be dangerous. I know how to read, my own chart, and I know what houses and what planets govern what. But other than that, I'm just over here using my little smooth voice and combing a beard.
I believe in the universe brings to you what you need to know. And so whenever I know something about astrology, it's because the universe is asking me to speak that part of astrology out.
When I have a question, I'll give you a call. If you don't know the answer, then we'll find another source. But you hit the nail on the head. I've got something very similar here with Aquarius. They start out this year 2024 with two pages, the page of Pentacles and the page of Cups. So there's some new job opportunities, some new something that you're emotional about, something that you're really into, but you're starting out at a page level. Maybe you've changed jobs, you've changed careers, you could have changed hobbies or interests. There's some kind of change that has taken effect, and all of a sudden you're starting out brand new. But whatever it is, it ends up paying off quick because you go from the page of pentacles, the page of cups, to the queen of pentacles, to the empress. Just bam, bam, bam. The pages are obviously all about messages, so you could be in a situation where there are kids involved, or somebody's just maybe a little bit younger than you. But I get the feeling that this is you. This is you progressing quickly at whatever this new thing is. There's something brand new in your life, and it is going to take you all the way. The Empress is all four queens rolled into one, man or woman. If you're male, that Empress robe is going to match your beard. It's, you just happen to be in that energy. And again, there's no gender in tarot, so just keep that in mind. This is just energy, but you elevate really quickly. Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in. You're waiting on your ships to coming in. You're waiting for your ships to come in, and they're coming. They are coming this year because you take action on it. You get messages about it with the Eight of Wands, and then the Sun. Boom. The happiest card in the deck. Immediately after the Sun, you get the Emperor. Now you have the Empress and the Emperor on the board. A divine counterpart, strong soul bond. Somebody comes in to your life, and there's messages, there's happiness, there's something absolutely wonderful. Now, boss lady Frankie Boo there was talking about watching out, because as soon as you step into the light, you're going to have other people coming towards you. That's very true. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, excuse me, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Wands underneath the bottom of the deck. This is taking a while to come about. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. With the Three of Cups there, I get the feeling because of whatever happiness this is that you found, you're just out celebrating with friends, family, possibly a brand new soulmate, and you are in the public eye with that Six of Wands. You're getting a lot of attention from friends, family, co-workers, just other people in general. You could have a social media presence of some kind, or you could actually be in film or movie production of some sort. Whatever it is, you're victorious, you're winning, you're getting a lot of attention. And so you want to be careful with getting that kind of attention, because as you do, there are going to be people who come into your life who just want a piece of that pie. Then, and unfortunately, sadly, that's true. But I think you're going to do just fine. You're taking it slow. You're only allowing the people in your immediate circle. Keep your circle small, your families, friends. Keep your people close at hand, and I think you'll be just fine. You are going to be extremely happy. You are communicating about what your happiness is, and you're trying to find your divine counterpart, and here they come. My, oh my, do they are right on top of it. And it's because of this some level up, some glow up that you have. I don't know if it's, again, I don't know if it's a new job. I don't know if it's a new hobby. Maybe you took a hobby and started trying to use it as a side hustle. If that's what you did, then you're going to be able to quit your regular job and just do the side hustle, because you rise to the top quick. I mean, just Page of Pentacles, boom. And this is something that you care and love about, something you're emotional about. But you rise so quick. And once you're there, you're just sort of riding the wave. You're communicating about what your ships you want to come in, your happiness, and wow, do you have an amazing amount of happiness with the sun there? The divine counterpart. All of this is great. It is grand. Just be, it might take a couple of months. We're talking about 2024 here. So just do your due diligence, make sure you're taking care of yourself, make sure you're doing what you need to do for whatever this opportunity is. But it's going to take you to the Queen of Pentacles, then to the Empress. Just chop, chop, chop. You are definitely taking steps in the right direction. And because of your glow up, because of the attention that you're getting, you not only attract a divine counterpart, somebody that is going to be just somebody that is going to make you extremely happy. And apparently they're into massage therapy of some kind, because that that's more than a back rub. That's definitely more than a back rub. But as you're feeling all happy and you've got that feeling and you're in that energy of happiness and glee and joy and abundance and all the things, and apparently back rubs, you're also going to be attracting that attention and getting that much attention and feeling that much love. You're going to attract some other folks that might not have the best of intentions for you. So just be mindful of who you keep in your circle and who you've got around you. It looks really, really good, and it apparently has been a long time coming, but you are going to be shining. You are going to be glowing up. You're going to be standing in the spotlight, and you really need to pay attention to who comes towards you when you have those little moments of joy and your glow up and your blow up, and everybody's giving you attention. Just because everybody's giving you attention doesn't mean everybody has good intentions for you.
That was great. You know, and the other thing that comes to mind when I'm saying that in my readings about people, when you're glowing up and people latching onto you, I'm coming also from a place of seeing it in everyday life. Like when people are trying to break out of the old ways of thinking, trying to do better for themselves, you always have people like, naysayers and people too, or and it's that kind of energy too that comes with people also clinging on to you when they see you finally breaking out and doing something. Now they want the now they want to see where you're going, so and they want you to
Right. They told you it wouldn't work before, and now that it is working, they're like, "Oh, well, hey, I supported you the whole time." No, you didn't.
yeah, and that happens to us in all areas of our lives, and and it can happen in business like this, of course, but it happens to us in all areas of our lives. Like, no, you shouldn't date that person. No, you shouldn't move there. No, you should, or you shouldn't change jobs because you have to worry about that. And you got people, because they're scared to make change in their lives a lot, and then it holds back the people who are on the edge of, really. And this Aquarian energy is about being on the edge and breaking out of it,
Right.
and and so just know that when you start to do that and people see you doing that, it's not that they are doing it to be malicious, but now they're like, oh shit. And then and you may feel obligated to, all right, well, come. And you don't want that. You've got to break out and go live your life and go do your thing.
Exactly. And it's perfect for Aquarius too, because I mean they are the rebels, and it's always good. Well, and it's always good to see, you, Frank. It's one of the reasons I mod for your channel and like your channel is because I can see the little mama scorpion in you coming out, being like, okay, now pay attention. You're gonna have to be ready to judo flip, and this is how you do it. See, you want to punch, punch, jab, and you've taught us all this energetically as to how to defend ourselves. And I'm sure there's a lot of Aquarians out there that are the same way. They're like, you know what? I listened to Frankie. I might just have to judo flip a bitch.
Yeah, yeah. And because the thing is like I get it that Aquarians fixed energy. I get other like masculine energies. I get it that you guys might defend yourself a lot quicker than I do in a lot of ways. But there's something about being a water sign, being Scorpio, and being able to see the undercurrent and see when things come in unexpectedly that oftentimes other people, it goes unnoticed. And so I think that's where I see some of those things, and you may not see them lurking around, or people or things coming around. So yeah,
Well,
that's
again, that's one of the reasons that you're so lovable, Frankie Boo. It's because instead of having that mama bear attitude, you have a mama scorpion attitude. And as defensive as guys might be, guys will jump on that tip a little bit sooner than females will. But at the same time, that on an energetic level, there's a lot of them out there that learned it from you.
yeah.
And because when you start to go on that energetic path, and you really start to pay attention to yourself and learn self-love, and then you can truly embrace your signs and your own persona. You do have to learn to defend yourself a little bit. And I know a lot of what people have learned, it all resonates, and it comes from guides just like yourself. And it's what I try to let people know as well, that you do have to be sort of energetically on guard. You can be yourself all you want, and Aquarians definitely will, but
Yeah.
yeah, we need small scorpions to keep helping us with that. So keep doing your thing, Frankie Boo. We love you.
Well, and what my channel has taught me is we need all the sign. I mean, like that's why embracing every single sign and understanding every single zodiac sign is so important. Because everybody, it makes up the complete circle. It makes up the whole. We have to
It
have.
does. It does. I'm glad I've got my Virgo rising because I'm grounded, and my Aqua moon because I can be a rebel, and my Gemini, mouth because hi. Uh, my Cancer Venus because I get to be ultra loving and do acts of service. Man, I can cook like nobody's business. So bring it on.
Bring it on. All right, bring it on, Pisces. Let's do Pisces. I'm gonna do Pisces at 3:33. It's at 13 right now, but I'm gonna. I wanted to get a good number to end it with Pisces. So 3:33:33. So you can keep chatting for a second.
I'm really proud of us coming in under 4 hours. I wasn't sure exactly how long this was going to last, but coming in at under 4 hours with both of us reading and both of us being, but we both have the gift of gab. You know
Yes.
that. Yeah. So coming in under 4 hours, that's absolutely amazing. Kudos. Yes, indeed.
Pisces has been waiting for us, but this is a good time though that we like just to add to that. I knew this was going to be this. All right, Pisces. Pisces with the Six of Cups showing up already for 2024. I'm talking about maybe a marriage, maybe a commitment for you in 2024. I'm looking at the overall energies for you, Pisces. JoJo's going to tap in and get a little bit more of love in depth for you. And so the big energies for 2024 is showing you Four of Wands. So you're reaching some sort of milestone this year. The Four of Wands to me is, your ships are here. You've got to do it now. You got to go. You're at a milestone. It could be graduation, wedding, birthday, and traditional tarot. It's usually something that says we've made it to this point. Now what's the next step? It's like when you're running a marathon and you get past mile marker 1, you don't have to go back anymore. You're at a threshold. So you might be celebrating something big this year. It could be a new purchase of a car. It could be a new home. Could be moving in together with somebody. It could be bringing in a new baby. It could be somebody in your life bringing in a new baby. Somebody's coming home. You're celebrating a graduation from college, or moving up statuses at work and things like that. And you have the Six of Cups energy showing up. So the Six of Cups energy shows turning over a new leaf and bringing balance into your life with love. All right. Obviously, this could be a year where you're being nostalgic. Libra had this, so you might be connecting with a Libra. It might be where you're thinking a lot about the good old days this year. You may find yourself reminiscing about the past, right? But also you might be reminiscing about the good past where you want to bring that. And now you're in a relationship and you're wanting to find somebody who can share memories like that with you. Or maybe you're coming together with somebody from your past this year that you were childhood friends and you didn't expect this to happen. And next thing you know, you're coming together and you're in a commitment, right? It could be somebody from your past that you already know of, but you're taking it to the next level, so don't get triggered by past. The Six of Cups is going over what's gone, all the good things in life. So it's like a life review, it's a love review. You may be making a lot of good memories this year, like I said, with the Four of Wands, filling up your photo album with first dates, anniversary dates, going to going to England for the first time with your partner, having a lot of memories this year with the soulmate, the Six of Cups. All right, so you're really finding love possibly this week. And that can also be Six of Cups, can be friendships, having good memories with friends, maybe traveling, going places with friends, or making memories with new good friends, or going back home and visiting your old high school friends and hanging out with them this year. You may be finding yourself going to a high school reunion. You have the Judgment card. All right. So you have making big decisions. All right. So this is going to be a big year, important decisions. I will say that when I get the Judgment card and the Four of Wands, the only thing I'm missing is the Hierophant. Could be deciding to get married. So this is really a big year of relationships for you. You may find yourself in that most important relationship with the love of your life, the one that's going to be the one for, for the long haul for you. All right. This could be also just friends. Who are your friends now? So as you get older, it's harder to find friends and connections. You may be really starting to develop your community of soul tribe, your friends, who you want to invite over to your house. So who do you want to celebrate with? Making these real strong connections this year, and waking it up to, again, I got to do this, throw it in there, the Judgment card. All right. You got to judge wisely. Who do you want in your life and who do you not want in your life? Who do you know is good for you? Who's not good for you? It's not like you're tossing things out. I don't want to act like we're tossing other human souls out, but people need to go on their own paths. And sometimes when we're not in alignment, it doesn't matter how light you are, how spiritual you are. If you're walking through a swamp, you're going to pick up some goo. All right. It doesn't matter. You're still going to it doesn't matter how spiritual you are. All right. So this is going to be a year where the main people you have around you have got to be the ones that encourage you the most, who are in complete alignment with you, who are not you're not absorbing their negative energy, and you're all standing in your truth and making decisions that are best for everybody involved. All right. So you are awakening this year even more so to this type of energy when it comes to connections, because you want to be in a very loving, nurturing environment, and you could be getting married, which means you want to be around people and invite people to your wedding that you want there, that this is your big day. You want the right people there. You don't want people destroying your happiness. We have Six of Pentacles. So you got the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So you get, a lot of maybe inheritance this year. You might be marrying into money or coming together with somebody with money. All right. And for those of you that I don't need anybody for money, fine. You don't need anybody for money. You might have a lot of money, but you marry somebody with money, you have more. All right. So it could be, but there's a balance there. You're coming together with somebody here who brings a balance into your life. So if you have the money, they have something else. Like you work together, it comes together, equal give and take. Also, the universe could be bringing in money for you, financial stability, friendships that are very supportive, very generous energy. And this is also for you as well too. If you have it to give, being very generous this year, feeling like you're in such a great energy that you're up against, well, let me take care of this person. Let me help this person out. Let me do this. So it's going to be a good year for that. Six of Pentacles says whatever you need, the universe is there for you. So I was saying, I think in Libra, when you're worried about a bill, some other way money will come in for you. You're going to see this balance this year of you're being taken care of. This is going to be a very good year for you. And it does feel like a lot of good friends and love around you with the Six of Cups and Six of Pentacles for you. So your advice, the Death card, I've already said it, major transformation this year. This is where death is inevitable, right? Sometimes we've outgrown things. Sometimes we try to hold on to stuff that we know needs to go. Sometimes death happens and we have to lift ourselves back up. And this is you rising up from the ashes and rebuilding and going through this transformation. You went through a transformation for a reason. You've got to let go of what's no longer serving you, because you have a year full of what's meant to be in your life is here. And if you want to hold on to the past and keep yourself stuck, you could be preventing yourself from waking up to all this potential that's coming in for you, all this support that's here for you. So again, change is inevitable, change is necessary, and change is happening for you for your highest good. All right, that could be an awakening too with the judgment card and the death card. Some of you might go through a lot of spiritual growth this year when it comes to your awakening. All right, so that's what I have for my Pisces.
Um, wow, that's not too far off from what I've got here. Pisces, you're gonna be making some money. There is something new that you're doing. Apparently, you're coming away from a Four of Cups situation where somebody just wasn't paying attention. I mean, they did. The way this looks is they knew they were getting an offer from the universe of a divine cup and just actively letting it go, just actively throwing it away, which was heartbreaking. 10 of Swords. Ow. Owie. That's a big energetic brain in your head, heart hurt. Owie, owie, owie. There's something that was just devastating to you about whatever, the Four of Cups in the standard right away. It shows that little dude sitting under the tree being all, Captain Pouty Britches sitting under the tree, and he's just ignoring or not seeing what the universe has for him. And there's other options that they're just bored or not interested in. Though the one that I'm looking at, this person is openly defying the universe and just no. And this was extremely painful. So good job, Pisces. 8 of Cups. There you go, bubby. They're my little fishy friends. They've obviously stayed in some schools at some point in time. So they're swimming away and taking care of themselves. Then you go to the 7 of Pentacles. Love this. 7 of Pentacles is taking a look at your past and everything that you were doing before to find out exactly how to improve the pentacles that come off of that, tree or bush or, well, in this case, it's a bush. Let's leave it there. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how this plays into your love life, but you are doing something financially. You're making some kind of move. You're walking away full, and you're taking a long look, a serious look at your future in such a way as to change yourself energetically. And you're making an energetic change to yourself. As you move forward with this, you go from the 7 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles. You're doing even more work on it. And there's something that you're starting that is brand new. Because you're deciding to change things, you are doing the work on this. Page of Pentacles, you're starting off on a brand new adventure, a brand new road in 2024. Maybe you're making a brand new offer to someone else. Your situation, you could be chatting it up with a Page of Pentacles, somebody that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody maybe a little bit younger than you. You're done with the past, and well, now you're someone of culture and experience. Why not find a young one to teach them? Yeah, just going to leave it there. Either way, you're standing in your power because you go from there to the moon. Now, the moon usually talks about things that are hidden. In this case, I believe you actually are standing in your power, and you are simply keeping whatever it is you're doing, you're keeping it to yourself. And you're definitely making smart moves. You go from the moon to the Chariot, card of Cancer. You could be getting a new car. You could actually be traveling somewhere. Underneath the bottom of the deck, I actually got 4 on this one. You get the 3 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Magician. Damn. There's something brand new that you're doing, or someone or something. There's something you're doing that is it has to do with your work. It has to do with a change. It has to do with your money and your stability, because you are changing whatever situation it was, you're walking away from that, and you're fundamentally looking at yourself and changing yourself energetically and changing your circumstances. You're willing to work on this, you're willing to accept what the universe has to offer you, and because of this, the universe is offering you more. So you're taking something and starting out brand new. You're keeping it to yourself. You are making moves. You are getting a victory in a sense, even a moral victory. You're going to be collaborating with other people. Whatever this is, it has a lot to do with your stability, your money. And I'm trying to go for the love read. I'm trying to make this spicy, and you're all about, yeah, spicy means, how many zeros are to the left of the decimal. That's all the spice that Pisces apparently needs, because they're going to get it. With the Three of Pentacles, you are going to be working with other people, and this turns you into the Queen of Pentacles. So you go all the way from the page to the Queen, by working on it, by changing yourself, by changing what you have going on around you. And again, you could very well have help going along with this. But Queen of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune to the Magician, you are gaining the power to have all the tools that you need to manifest anything you want. It's almost as though you're turning yourself into someone who can spin the wheel in their favor on their own. You don't have to wait for the Wheel of Fortune. Pisces can just walk over and go, nope, my turn. And bam, the universe it adheres. You are truly becoming self-empowered. You're doing something brand new and leaving a horrible situation behind. But you see, if you're working with others, you could be dealing with any of the water signs, Cancer, Gemini, or Virgo, any of the fixed signs, or any of the earth signs. I mean, it could be anybody really. I do think there's somebody in your life that's new that comes into your world this year. I don't know if that's a forever person. They are with you, they're supporting you in some way, and you are collaborating with them about this. I don't know if it could possibly be somebody from the past, but I don't think it is. I think it's somebody brand new. But you yourself are leveling up in a big, big way, and it has something to do with your work, your education, you're leveling yourself up because you don't want to deal with the same situation that you had before. It's like you are putting yourself in the power of the Magician. You are putting yourself in the Queen of Pentacles position. You are making yourself a Queen of Pentacles. You are making yourself a Magician. You are making the Wheel of Fortune spin in your favor in 2024. And I get the feeling by being able to do that, that Three of Pentacles, girl, man, woman, whoever you are, you spinning that Wheel of Fortune in your favor means you can pretty much have anything you want. And I think you're going to go Baskin Robbins with it, and you're just going to go in and go, well, I'll try some of that flavor, and I'll try some of that flavor. I want 2 scoops of that flavor because, yeah, we like that flavor. And I'll have some of this flavor over here. And yeah, Rocky Road, sure, why not? Give us a scoop of that too. And I mean, you're just going to be picking and choosing. Be choosy, Pisces. You've got some amazing, amazing things coming to you. You're empowering yourself. You're doing something to get rid of the past, and you are gaining the knowledge, the fortitude, the will, everything. And I think you're truly standing in your power. And by doing this, I'm telling you, you're turning yourself into a magician, and you're going to make that Wheel of Fortune spin in your favor, whether it wants to or not. It's like Pisces is turning to the universe going, new. It's the fishy turn. Let's go. And it's happening. The universe is adhering. It's sort of like it's like reverse dogma. Pisces says it, and the universe must obey. Good job, Pisces,
Good
and
job.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'll take that one too. Pisces 7th house relationships, right? So I'll take that
Yeah,
one.
I'm Pisces 7th and 8th house.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks really good. But there's not much about a relationship here. There are other people here, but I think with the Three of Pentacles there, it's sort of like Pisces can just pick and choose who they want.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, you look adorable. You come with me. Yes.
Well,
Uh,
great readings, guys. We did it. And welcome to Jojo Mojo's Tarot. Make sure to like his channel if you haven't already. I know many of you in the chat room already are over there. But this was awesome. This is one of my favorite collabs, I think. It's been a long time.
that
So
is really fun. Thank
yeah.
you, boss lady. I appreciate it. It has been a good time, and I've always really appreciated your guidance and your reads, and so it's quite the honor to be able to come on here and do this on your channel. And what a great time to do it. Kissing 2023 goodbye. Now we get to go into 2024 and create brand new empires. I plan to do it with Mojo Tarot. I know you're doing it with your channel. There's some good things coming for everybody.
Major. And that's the thing, is I believe in a divine timing, and you've been with me for so long. It's like we come into alignment at the right time, and even our messages, the same energies, the same going forward. And that's why it's like a double whammy. It's for everybody else to hear that energy and push people up and let you know that this is the wave we're on. This is the pendulum swing we're on. If you want this, you want to go this way, you can hear now from two different perspectives. We're picking up kind of the same shit, and we're going that way, which is the way to the star, the North Node.
Well, I always say that the tarot is a lot like a weather report, and the fact that when you hear it, you can, you hear a weather report and you decide whether or not to wear a raincoat, a regular coat, to get sunscreen, or an umbrella, or whatever. But with these kinds of weather reports, you can actually decide, no, it's not going to rain tomorrow, and you can change it. And that's what I love about the energy of, it's not so much about, oh, is Bobby sleeping with this person, or is so and so doing this, or so and so doing this. What are we doing?
It's a pendulum thing too, even in tarot. If you see all kinds of tarot readers and the energies you can notice when tarot readers get pulled into the energies and they are negative, it can bring so when we see that, we have to be the ones that kind of go, well, wait a minute, we're seeing this, but let's go this way. Let's continue.
Yeah, and everyone has the power to change their energy, change their life. It's just a matter of how much are you really going to believe in self-love, the self-love that you deserve, and that self-love, self-care, self-respect. I've seen miracles happen by people just absolutely going, nope, I'm not going to take this anymore. I'm going to love me enough, and I'm going to eat better. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to educate myself. I'm going to turn my entire life around by doing this, 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 and I'm going to refuse and reject this, 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 and this, and this. And those simple little energetic steps to show yourself love, all you need to turn your life around and become a better, more empowered version of your own self. You're one of the people that helped teach me that. And now my smooth jackassery styled voice is going to help teach other people to do it too. Thanks, boss lady. I appreciate you. God love you.
You're welcome. And I don't want to I always do this. I don't want to deter your compliments because I'm appreciative of it. But our channels are, as tarot readers, our channels are our journeys, our own personal journeys. Mm-hmm. And it's like I have learned how to do and practice my, and be creative and be myself and mold into myself as the help from everybody that's been on my channel and the support. It's been like an equal energy give and take back and forth. And that's why when people like want to start their own tarot channels, it's like, don't be afraid of what other people think. You've got to get out there and expose yourself, and you've got to grow. You've got to learn from everybody that's showing up in your awareness, because everybody's here to teach each other. So,
Hmm.
and if you go into a tarot reading, focus too much on that, you're not going to be doing what you're meant to do, which is doing your own work, you know.
Right.
And that's so it's been an energetic exchange of growth and learning about myself through you guys.
Yeah,
So
and it's always good to have guides. It's always good to have those other reference points too, because as you do that kind of work, especially shadow work and keeping yourself on point, making sure that you're kind of keeping it in the road, staying in your lane, so to speak. That especially shadow work. Shadow work is just brutal,
yeah,
and it's hard. So it's always good to have others to check in with. I started a tarot channel. I know how to read, but at the same time, I am on my path too. I can guide other people, but I'm not perfect, nor am I gonna be. I've got plenty of healing to do myself.
yeah,
Um, sometimes us Geminis, the masters of communication, have to learn to shut up,
yeah,
when to speak up and when to be quiet. And so it's just a matter of how much you want to look in that energetic mirror and figure out what you need to or want to change about yourself.
yeah, yes. And
And
people,
it's been an amazing journey. It really has.
it has been, and I'm so glad we shared this. And I'm looking forward to 2024 and maybe another collab and seeing where things go. But this is the best way to walk into 2024 with. This is just setting the stage for what's to come. And I know that I know that we're both gonna be very successful in whatever we choose to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody
We
here,
definitely are.
I'm sending so much love to everybody. I literally want to manifest so much for all of us. I want you guys to receive all the blessings. I want you guys to have this breakthrough in your life, and I know you will. 2024 is going to be awesome.
It is indeed. I've found a huge amount of support and love from the tarot community, and from my moderators to other people out there in the tarot community. The entire journey and that I started back in the beginning of August, it's just been amazing, and I know it's just going to keep going from here. I've got tarot decks coming out. I've got oracle decks coming out. I'm going to be doing more reads. I know you're going to be doing some exciting things, and you got a podcast coming up, and you've got all the stuff you're doing with your memberships. There's some really good things going.
I am working on an Etsy shop. I'm working on making stuff for so I can be more creative. So
Nice.
yeah, so that's something that I'll talk about more moving into 2024. But I'm trying to find ways to be more crafty and creative, and with somebody. So that's where I need some more art in my life. I need some more and to kind of stem out of just
I can definitely help you there. I've got several projects that I can send you and show you, and I know you'll be fantastic at it. You
yes.
know, we'll keep you from judo flipping people and doing some more creative things instead of defending and using that scorpion tail to sting people.
All right, guys, that was a little brief taste of 2024. Let's wrap this up. It's at 4 hours. And don't forget to check out JoJo's channel, Mojo Tarot, and I'll have timestamps up in a second. I'll see you guys later, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you all. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.